You don't need to know, but you can ask. Oh shit. What's up, you guys? How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. It's G here. We got a good one for you today, I think. And feel free to comment any tickers you guys want me to look at today. I got the earnings release here for this week. Got a couple bangers that could possibly do us a nice opportunity here for you. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Really quickly, I'm just gonna highlight stuff that's interesting. It's kind of a weird week. So one thing I haven't actually mentioned is we have a lot of retail earnings this week. I'm actually highlighting some of the big ones that I'm going to be interested in. Not going to play all of these, of course. If you guys want me to cover it, though, just let me know. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the. I need to hit an earnings play too, man. I've had a pretty rough week. Towards the end on Friday, and things started cooling up for me or getting better. So that's one thing. But yeah, I've been getting smashed too. No, like no homo on that. Yeah. So I think retail is going to be big. Target. I'm in calls for Target right now. Well, look, I haven't looked at any of the data yet, so this is like a prep list. So we're doing this raw, no filter, no edits. Yeah, if you guys just don't mind, just hit the like button for me, and we'll get started in just a second. I think those are, oh, this is Bitfarms. This is a crypto play too. So we had HUT and Coinbase report last week. So this one might be a post earnings. Obviously, it's too late to get into it now. And I think that's it. Oh, ZipRecruiter. This is like a jobs listing place. Not really bullish on it. So maybe there's something there. Haven't looked at implied moves or anything, but we'll take a look at all that. So we'll use unusual whales. I put the link there. If you guys haven't signed up for it, check out the link down below. You'll get 5%. We'll use the flow. We'll try to use the flow. We'll look at the implied moves, and we'll use unusual whales for that too. And then we can also look at the IV crush and anything else. Maybe some fundamentals. Just try to get a basis on how to play these earnings. Right now I have SPY pulled up. This is what I was looking at last. I think a lot of people are bullish. Yo, what up, Saul? Hey, and if you want to jump in, Saul, let me know. We got plenty of room on the voice chat. But yeah, that's it. Just help me with the like. That's it. And is everybody? Let me do a quick poll, real quick. If you guys, I just want to know how you guys are feeling for next week. And let's just start with Monday. Stock market Monday. You guys think we're bullish? I think we are, but I definitely don't want to give you guys any bias. Let me do stock market for Monday, and then I'll let you guys vote in just a second. How's everybody's day going? Everybody doing good? Red or green? Well, how you guys feeling here? Let me slap that poll out there. You guys can vote. Brandon wants to hit an E earnings play, not an EV. Sorry, I cover electric vehicles in this channel too. So if you guys aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe, and we'll get an EV live stream soon, sometime this week, hopefully. What do you guys want to start off with? Oh, I forgot I kind of stopped midway and stopped looking at all the earnings for this week. This one's something that I didn't even realize, but Zim is a shipping play. So this one could be big. Foot Locker is also a retail. So just really big, heavy retail. And one emphasis on retail, and I posted that out on Twitter, is we actually have retail data coming out on Wednesday. So that's also going to affect, let me pull this up for you guys real quick. We're going to kill all the other countries. We don't care for them. Oh, for now. All right. And then we're just going to do USA, baby. And God bless America. So what's today, the 13th? We're gonna go to next week. Oh, this is the wrong week, my guy. Okay, next week. Walmart. Hey, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good start. I think that's a perfect start because they did cut their earnings and stuff. So real quick, just want to show you guys 8:30. This is all Eastern time, I believe. Let me make sure. I don't have a lot of buying power. Like 180. I may be able to play Walmart depending on premium. Yeah, premium's expensive for Walmart, but you can definitely do spreads. We got some FOMC members speaking on Wednesday too. Weird. I didn't even know that. Just realized that now. We got Bowman speaks. Does it matter? Probably not. The market hasn't been taking any of the speak members seriously lately, so just keep buying the dump or the dip. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Here, this is the stuff we're talking about. Retail control, retail data. Obviously, retail sales is the big thing. month over month for July, and then year over year, and you guys know the business. Then this one's kind of just excluding gas and autos, so that would be something else to look at. But just in general, really retail centric. That's basically the thumbnail that I added. Haven't actually looked at before any events coming up or data. Industrial production, semi-important, building permits. I don't really care too much. This is like, well, housing related, I guess, also. And then Monday, I think, should be pretty chill. We don't really have anything big. New York Manufacturing Index, maybe somewhat important. We've got 2 stars on there. But other than that, I think Monday will be chill. So let's just go ahead and say, well, I'm not going to say it, but I think Monday should be chill. And usually if there's no news or any Fed speakers on board talking or anything, market just tends to go up because we have that window until the next Fed speak, Jerome Powell, True. Hey, yeah, if you want to hop on here, spit some game, freestyles or whatever, it's all, let me know. Let's start with Walmart, though. Let's take a look at Walmart. Or do you guys want to cover the SPY first? We can cover the SPY. So Walmart's going to do their earnings on Tuesday, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, Tuesday before market. And that's actually going to be a very good sentiment play going into Wednesday for Target. And then you have Lowe's. I was going to say Hose. But you guys know the vibe. Yeah, Lowe's, Hose, Home Depot there. And then C Limited, I think this is, what is this, like a tech company? That's going to be a good one to look at. But then you also have TJ Maxx, and that's going to be, I got the wrong icon on here. Bearish on Target. Really? Bro, I got calls. Why are you going to put me out like that? Everybody's bearish on Target. So the thing with Target, is they already got smashed. Pause on that, but they got already wrecked for their lowered guidance and stuff, so some of that might be priced in, and so that's one thing that I want to play to the upside at this point. I mean, could things get worse? Maybe, but for earnings, as long as it's not as bad as they anticipated, then it probably should go up because it was a $200 stock, right? So those, I'm just spitballing here, you know what I'm saying? So just correct me if I'm wrong. And actually, we have Buckle. I doubt these are probably the only one on Friday. We have some decent earnings. John Deere, I guess, but it's kind of a boomer stock. And then Foot Locker. I definitely won't play Buckle, but it's retail as well. So retail, TJ Maxx, Ross, Kohl's. Tapestry, I believe, is a online retail. Let me double check real quick. We're going to have to do the DD real quick. And we'll cover SPY in just a second. I'm just trying to set up the ones that, how do you spell Tapestry? Fuck. There, is it this one? Tapestry. Let me double check. 30s. Yeah, they got earnings on the 18th. Okay, yeah, that's this one. Strong Buy Technicals engages luxury accessories and lifestyle brands. Okay, let's just double check. Coach. Yeah, so this is retail also, but I think Coach and stuff is like high end people, right? So like expensive shit. So this one might still be good because inflation hasn't really like reached the most wealthy people. Like they're barely feeling it. It's like middle class and lower class. Bottom class, that's what's getting affected as far as damn, she bad as fuck, ain't it? But no, like retail is getting affected on the lower end, right? So just think of it like a pyramid. Let me see if I can get a quick pyramid going here. Broke people down here, right? Then you got middle class, then you got the wealthy. So Tapestry would probably be like somewhere in between here. Is that right? So I don't think inflation's kind of like, it's like just think of a tank. It's filling up with water, and it's eventually gonna hit the top or the higher class. But you know what I'm saying? At this, coaches want to be designer now, for real. I got broads in Atlanta, my guy. What's up? No, that's a different artist. So let's start with SPY. How about that? And then we'll work our way into Walmart. I think Brandon wants to look at it. So SPY, I'm actually starting to look into like shorter term charts. Like I used to like zoom out, scale, see the vision and stuff, but in this market, I'm starting to just look at smaller things, right? So we kind of had this nice little breakout. I had this marked out, and then so I think we're pretty much free to go to 28.30. Did we get there actually? Yeah. So I stopped following the SPY towards the end of the day because I was just watching Target and Square. But I think the breakout would probably be somewhere, up to, let me double check. This is just something that I'm doing on the fly, my guy. So yeah, I think like the breakout should be pretty much around 430. Just waiting to break out of 427, 428. And that's pretty much basic geometry and shit, I would say. So that's on the bigger or the shorter term 15-minute. Let's zoom out, and still bullish, I guess, because we are, this is all, by the way, this is not financial advisor, and I'm a terrible chart expert and stuff, so my TA is very bad, but this is stuff that I just pick up along the way. So anyway, I got the super strong support right here. This is like thick as fuck. Like, we're not gonna break. If we break under here, then that's when things start getting bad. But as long as we stay above it, we can have small pullbacks. But I guess we're overall bullish now. Yeah, and I'm a big bear, by the way, so me saying this stuff is not, I mean, you should take it with a grain of salt too, but yeah, I'm a bear. I gotta be a bear. One other thing I noticed, like from a bigger time picture, obviously we had the head and shoulders, right? I don't know if you guys saw the head and shoulders, right? But sometimes when you get back to the, when you break down, you kind of retest the neckline. I don't know if that's like, well, let me just take that back. So the breakdown for the head and shoulders, and one of the guys in our Discord, Mr. Plugman, shout out to Mr. Plugman, he was saying that the bottom is in for, at least in the short term. And after looking at some of the stuff, it does make sense. Like the head and shoulders, usually the breakdown distance is the head to the neckline. And I just did that for you guys, and it's somewhere around this area. Isn't that crazy? How TA kind of works sometimes. And I'm terrible at TA, but yeah, so maybe the bottom is in. I have a higher percentage win rate than GGG. Join Discord. Yeah, hey, yeah. He's been slaying right now. He's the El Poppy for the options Poppy. It's the Bears game right now. Oh, he's watching. Anybody's watching the game? What's up? Let me peep that real quick. 1 second. I'm gonna diverge. If you guys don't mind, just hit the like button so we can get this out to other people. Bears NFL preseason game, is that on right now? They're getting smacked. Kansas City's is overhyped though, I think. And Ravens is gonna take it, I think. Yeah, we were out last season because injuries, but just wait for us. Give us a minute. And Lamar, stop sleeping on him. Anyway, let me clear this out real quick. I showed you guys the DD here. Now we're gonna, I guess, I mean, I'm chilling. I'm kind of talking super fast, so maybe I need to just chill back, take a break, and slow down. We got all day, baby. It's Saturday, you know? I went to a concert last night, so today I'm planning on just chilling, relaxing, doing some DD, the weekend DD, get ready for next week. And I want to have you guys along for the TA, the DD, and everything. But you guys put your comments and your tickers down below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. You know I got you. Yeah, somebody said I had a lag on the stream, so make sure I'm not lagging, my guy. Make sure everything's good. Man, it's a good day, though. Isn't it a good day? Terrible trading week for me, but you know, you gotta look at the positives. So that's the TA on the head and shoulders. We're retracing. Yeah, so Plugman, shout out to you. You actually you got some good stuff on you, my brother. Now we're really just waiting, and actually I was saying we're like in the middle of a storm. So this was like, I guess, the resistance. Where would it be? Let me see. Like oh shit, wrong tool. We're in the middle of like a storm, right? So I think I was saying that when we were in 25. So I was like, it's just a matter of time before the algos keep buying it and we get up to the main resistance. So if we can get out of here for 28, then you know, also I have this big ass downtrend resistance. Shout out to Trippy. He gave us the DD, the DD. Yeah, shout out to Trippy. He put the DD out here for me. But we can hit like 430. Well, he said 424. I said 430. So what's up? But nah, I still got to give him some credit. So let's move over to the earnings play for real now. All right, Walmart. And if you guys have any that you guys actually want me to cover, Brandon called Walmart right now, so we'll do that in just a second. Just want to do one quick pass by and give you guys an opportunity to add another ticker as well. Bed Body Works. Is that the good one, or is this the, no, this is not the other one, right? This is the legit, the Bed Body and Beyond is the Cohen one, right? So this is a different one. I don't even know the ticker on this actually, but that's retail too, technically. It's more on the candles and shit, the women stuff. I'm not gonna do all of these. I told you again, like as a play earnings, but we can definitely talk about them. And one thing I forgot to add, you got Target, but you also got BJ's. And then is there Costco somewhere here? Or is that next week? Costco and BJ's are like these big wholesale stores. Monday should be pretty boring. NIU is a like a little electric scooter stuff. I actually like the stock. I don't know about the earnings though. I don't even know where they're trading at anymore. Let me just quickly do that real quick. Yeah, I got that bad boy on the watch list. $7 stock. They actually have pretty good revenues. Let me make sure. Oh no, they don't. 90 million. Let's take a look at Walmart first because the homie wants to look at it. 4.3%. And I think this one's like already got smacked because of their guidance and stuff, and they're trying to fill the gap. So let's go to the daily time frame. You can see that better. So I think we probably hit 136. What is the percentage again? Expected move. So these are expected anticipated moves on unusual wells. Like I said, I got the link pinned up above, and Walmart is 4.3% from 132. I would say let's just 132 4.3. Let's do some quick math. I got the handy dandy calculator here. 132 let's do 4.3, so like 137. Yeah, so up here, like that's actually nice. 137.90. Let's go ahead and slap that up here. So like, let's just say 38. Is that cool? Let's just say 38. I don't know how I'm gonna make it out of here clean. Oh, and if you guys have song requests and stuff that I should be listening to, I got music in the background. Plug those in and give me some good lyrics. So that's to the upside. Let's also take a look at the downside. That would be 1 minus 0.043. So 95% of 132. Just give us an estimated about like 126.50. So let's copy this here. Just I'm all about efficiency here, my guy. So let's just, oh shit, I say that and then I mess up. 126, so somewhere around here. So that'd be to the downside. On a bigger time frame, this is the daily, right? Honestly, if it can break out of like where we're at right now, then it's gonna most likely want to test the 200 moving average. It's just like a magnet. Also, we have these huge gaps up here, so like this is something we could reach. I don't know if we'll actually get it. This was the retail stuff, right? No, this was earnings, yeah. And then they got smacked again by cutting their guidance. So it's crazy though, some of the earnings, like they're really trading around some of the same levels as last quarter. So it's like, it feels like kind of like a trap on some of these earnings. Is like they just might stay similar. One thing I want to look at first though is IV crush for Walmart, just to see how to play it. So like either buy straight up calls or do like a spread. Spread's usually better if they have a huge IV and they don't move that much. So yeah, they on average have about 20% IV crush. So like the last one actually was only 5%, but on average implied move crush for Walmart is 20%. So that's pretty high. So if I was going to play Walmart, it would probably be a spread. What do you guys think? Maybe a spread? Let's go. So I like to chart on the 1 hour. So let's do that. And let's just go ahead and slap the resistance up here. So like 133, and then we're home free. We'll have some nice room up to like 135, 137. And we're gonna slap off a few different things here. I know this isn't the best trend, but you can see there's kind of a trend here. I know this is an outlier, but that's got a trend there. That's good. And if you kind of see it, if you see the vision, it's kind of an ascending triangle, I think, because it's still kind of making those lower highs, I would say. So there could be a small pullback up around this level, small pullback, but then we could probably break out. So I don't actually know how Monday is going to work. Well, definitely wait for Monday, and then let's go ahead and slap another support or resistance here. Here we go. Okay, so I actually scratch some of that. Instead of it being a straight up ascending triangle, it could just be a wedge, but I would still watch this resistance. What do you guys think? Is that valid or no? Yeah, I think so. The other thing that I see here is it could be a head and shoulders technique. Well, we have this stupid outlier down here, but it could be, no, it can't be a head and shoulders because it double topped up here. So that's actually bullish because it double topped and then it held the support. So then the breakout, yeah. That's good. It had a double top and then it didn't break through down, so that's bullish. So like for example, if I would have like seen this earlier, you have a double top and then the distance from here to the neckline where it breaks down, then it would kind of come back. It's basically, if it broke down, then the downside would be down to the lows, like 120, basically 118. But it didn't break down, so that's bullish when it gets rejected. So then it would come back up to these levels. So yeah, I think we have room to the upside still. And it kind of lines up with this ascending trend. Sheesh, okay. I think we'll be bullish on retail until we get the data. Well, I think we'll be bullish on all the stocks. I think so. Until we get the data. For earnings, how would I want to play earnings? What is that stock? This one, and we're going to cover POLESTAR in just a second too, my guy. I got you. Oh, this one's Walmart. This one's Walmart. They report earnings on Tuesday before open market. Oh shit, you can't see the video quality. Is that me or is that you? I'm trying to, okay, I got you, 1 second. So I changed one of the settings. Damn, they're not gonna let me change it. 1 second, 1 second. Is it my quality or is it your quality? Let me check. All right, 1 second. Is that maybe why people dipped? Because it didn't get better? So, man, I might have to restart this bad boy. I took some advice. I'm using the home internet. Damn. Let me switch over to the backup burner account on YouTube and peep this shit for myself. Oh, okay. Brendan can see. Okay, dope. Okay. So it's not just one. Oh, it is just one person. Okay. Let me peep. I'm gonna confirm. Oh shit, my shit's crisp. Yeah, go to the settings, my guy, and then go to quality. And see, mine's on. Yeah, I can set that bad boy to 1080. Sheesh, that shit's crispier. Man. No, it's not that crisp, but it's decent. It's decent. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah, double check that quality, my guy. And so yeah, I think what I'm seeing here is a wedge. So I think we have a little bit of upside, at least to that 35 range here, just based off of this resistance and this support. So that's what I got for that. Earnings can go both ways. Obviously, we'll have to see how they adjust their systems and stuff. Brendan thinks Walmart calls might be the play. Yeah, it's just because we've been trading at such a low price versus where they were at, honestly. Like, and this, so also keep in mind, Walmart doesn't really move much. So the implied move is only like $5. So, is it a good earnings play? Maybe, but I would just play the pre-run up to the earnings and then get out before earnings, or maybe take half of your position off. But this one could surprise too. It could just go back up to like 140, 146. But the one that I do like the most is Target. I think they adjusted a lot faster. Like they basically are the ones that dragged the market down entirely. So they're the ones that brought everything down. So they either changed their system or just made everything aware, and then they didn't get a double hit, right? Because they were in early on, like, hey, they were straight up and they said, hey, we got too much supply, too much backup inventory, it's going to be a bad earnings. And then after that, you know, they've really just been recovering. So I think this one's the better play, just because, and honestly, I think Target's a better stock, or just a better store. But yeah, you can definitely play Walmart. And honestly, also what could happen is Walmart does bad. So Walmart does bad, and then it brings down everything on retail, but then Target does well on Wednesday, and then maybe the play is don't get Target calls until after Walmart reports, right? So Walmart earnings might be bad, and it's going to bring Targets down, but at the end of the day, maybe still get those calls on Target and surprise, you know what I'm saying? I think that's maybe what I'll be doing. I have Target calls right now just because I'm anticipating maybe a green day Monday and just anticipating run up for Walmart, but I'm going to sell my Target stuff before Walmart reports because I just can't risk it. I'm broke right now. I need the money. So I'm going to wait for Walmart, and then I'm going to get back in on Target, I think. That's my plan for Walmart and Target. Could I play Target even with low buying power? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So what you would do is just get spreads. You can do debit spreads. You could do, I would do, the only thing that comes with risk is if you, oh, and I'm like, I don't know if you're using like, I don't know what platform you're using, but you can do call debit spreads. I don't know if you're familiar with call debit spreads or put debit spreads. So you could do the call debit spreads. Call debit spreads are bullish, and then put credit spreads are bullish too. There's like 4 different things you can do. Webull, you should still be able to do it. They're called verticals, I think. Wait, let me make sure. I don't know what they're called on. You basically buy one and sell the other. So you would buy. Let's go to the unusual whales. Let's just do a spread for Walmart. Oh, we want to do Target. Well, we'll stick with Walmart for now. You can go to options chain, and like for example, this is going to be the chain for 819. You expect the earnings to be was Walmart 135, 136. So if you're bullish, like let's say you're bullish, you could buy the 32s for like $3, and then you could sell the 34s for like $2.07. Let's just say $2, $3 and $2, right? So you would only be paying, you would be paying $300 or $3 for this contract, but then you would be selling this one for $2, so you would be really only playing this for $100, right? That's just an example. And then so you would make all the profits from here going up to here. After that, it would cap out. You wouldn't make anything. Like let's say you get the 32s and 34s and it goes to 138, you would make all the gains up to this, and then after that you wouldn't make any more. But it's a cheaper way to play stocks or options for like more expensive premiums. But it's also kind of risky because let's say if well, it's not risky here, but let's say it for example, there's like scenarios where it kind of you would need to have the shares technically. Like it's not naked, this isn't naked because you have one on each side, but let's say it closes at a weird price where you owe those shares. Like for example, let's do it the other way. Let's say it's kind of weird because this is coming down, but let's say I sold the 135s and well, I'm sorry, I'm losing myself. Let's say you sold the 135s and then no, you bought the 130. No, this is right. You sold the 132s and then you sold the 134s. So if you're selling this call here, but it closes underneath 132, then technically, what the fuck? No, that works for the puts. Don't mind me. I don't know too much about the how the basics, but there's a way where you can own you would have to own shares. So just close your position before Friday, basically, because you could be called assigned. It's what the I don't know how to explain it on here, and I'm hella nervous on here all the time. Look up assignment for call spreads. Just do that. So yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna definitely look at Walmart for pre-earnings run up, but the way I'm doing Walmart is through Target. And like I said, the anticipated earnings for Walmart's like 137, 138. Yeah, it's complicated. It is, and you can get into an assignment, and I don't want to like recommend. That's the only reason I don't want to recommend spreads, because if you don't do them right, then yeah. There's like so many strategies, and I don't want to recommend spreads because I don't want you to have to like get assigned or something, or not have the collateral to like get those done, you know. I guess the good thing about just buying a straight up just contract is if it expires worthless, it expires worthless, but it's more expensive. But yeah, I think everybody's kind of bullish for Monday. Let me look at some of the. We have 7 votes. All 7 are bullish. Isn't that crazy? I think everybody's kind of bullish. The FOMO's coming in. So what's up? I think it's a pretty clear. Let me clear some of this other stuff because it's kind of bugging right quick. It's making the vision not look clear. But yeah, you can kind of see we got a nice little ascending support. The resistance is up here, and then we have a gap up here at this level that I've already marked out. And let me actually add this here gap, and we're good. Okay, so that's how it looks, and it looks cleaner here also. So I think we have a little bit more upside, trying to get to like 134, 135, or even like 134.50. No, I would say 35. Yeah, we got some room up there, I would say, just leading up into earnings, right? And then on the daily, I said it might even touch the 200, which is like another $1 there. And then maybe there you can get puts if you want to play the small downside. But I think that's probably what's going to happen, is it'll probably keep going up, come back down, and then go into like the 200 moving average. Just because there's no really bad news coming out until Wednesday. So markets chill. I think things are going to kind of just steadily get algo bought up. And then you can actually see, let me just open this up. You can see this thing is kind of crossing. So that's bullish. The volume's coming into the positive sign, which is good. Yes, sir. Still learning the MACD, by the way. So what's up? Yeah, okay. So Walmart, I think, is a good pre-run earnings run-up. I actually like Target better. So let's talk about Target. I'm doing classic shit. And okay, so this one's a much nicer play for me, honestly. I actually talked about this one on Twitter just a little bit. But this one's got a little bit more room. So 175 for it too, so about $3 too. This one's consolidating, so I'm expecting like 175 retouch. Another thing to note with Target and why I'm more bullish on it is we got dividends coming up. I took off my tool, but shit, the aim is no good, bro. Yeah, 175. I think people will buy this up because the ex-dividend day is here. Let me see, I'll show you guys. Ex-dividend, August 16th. So that's when people like want to buy up into it, and then after that you'll get your dividend. So if you had the shares up to this date, then you'll get paid for that dividend. What's the percent on this? I don't know exactly what the dividend is. Let me just peep this percent. Yeah, I'm not too good with dividends, but usually people buy into the dividends and it runs up. So this one's the reason I like Target a lot better. Especially after it broke back up above 170. That's just showing strength. And you can also see, where is it? This was the bullishness right here. So we have the monthly level here, right? It got above it, came back down, reclaimed it, and then now it's gassing back up. The only thing with Target, it's a slow ass mover, so it's like you just gotta be patient with it. And it's not gonna move much. So trying to break 173, we're gonna go up to like 175. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's what I like Target more. And we can also talk about their earnings. Like I said earlier, they already got smacked for their guidance and stuff. And just having like so much inventory and stuff. So let's talk about the big one. Target, it's expected to move 8.6%. So it looks like it's going to move more, but it's more expensive stock. So 8.6 on 172. Quickly do some math. Let's just do 50. So 187. And I actually did some of this math on Friday, and I was like, hell yeah. So I got some 180 calls, but like I said, they haven't really moved much. Let me see how much I'm up on them right now, real quick. Yeah, I've only bought options before. Oh fuck, I was supposed to do POLESTAR. All right, let me do POLESTAR real quick. My bad, Paul. My bad, dog. Let's do POLESTAR and then we'll do Target. It was just like, leading right into it beautifully. POLESTAR, I think we talked about POLESTAR. What were we talking about? Yeah, it's like trying to do this cup and handle. Has there been any news on POLESTAR lately? Let me do some quick DD real quick. POLESTAR stock news. Usually that's what I do. I'm gonna see if we got news on it. The thing was, I think the last time I talked about it was with there's just a POLESTAR e-car dealership coming downtown. That was a few days out, so nothing new. Let me quickly do the sort by date. Let me get some quick DD. Last few days, no, there's nothing in here, my guy, yet. But POLESTAR is a good company, I would say. It's not a day trader's stock or paradise or whatever. Hey, Brennan's in POLESTAR too. Let's go. My average on POLESTAR is 1080. Okay, where's that at? I think you're chilling. I mean, you're down right now, but I think you're good. And then I would just say some of the valuations aren't fair. This one's got a way cheaper valuation than Lucid, which I'm not a fan of, and Rivian's, burning cash like crazy. Yeah, too broke to own Tesla myself. I feel like Polestar and NIO are the best EV plays long term besides Tesla. Exactly. Yeah, I think if you Tesla's gonna do a stock split, so you might be able to afford some shares there. You can technically also buy partial fractions and stuff, right? I'm sure you know that, but I don't know, unless you're outside the US, then I don't know how it works out there, my guy. But yeah, Polestar is like the next Tesla kind of, except their balance sheet needs some help and their technology needs some help, but they've got the numbers, right? So they're planning to do 50,000 vehicles this year, and they've got a new model coming out in October, just a few months out. So yeah, as far as like technical analysis, let's take a look at the volume really quick, my guy, and let's go to the daily just to see where we're at with volume. So still not that great, right? We actually had less volume. Was it just 1 million? Yeah, 1.5 million about. So it's coming down, but you can kind of zoom in or zoom out to actually and get a bigger picture. I still have the cup and handle here. We're really trying to like break out of here and hold it. It looks like we closed up there, but then we got dragged back underneath $10, which is not great. So I would say possibly we come back and retest the support. So it's not much further, but like 1050 again. And like the last time I said, don't get hype on the $10 after hours because things could flip, and that's basically what happened. So, until we can like actually get up here, like reclaim some of these levels here, like what, $10 really, like during market hours, and just hold it, then it can start moving back up higher, I would say. So that's another reason I haven't really been covering Polestar as much, because we don't have any news, and then the volume's been kind of ass, I would say. So, I'm going to be real. But I guess you could say it is bullish, right? We got like 50 EMA crossing the 200 moving average. I like that. So we're above both of those EMAs. So we could retest it. Like I said, 960 is possibly something we can retouch. And we also have the support going here. So as long as we stay in trend, I think it's okay. But just don't expect a big move until, really reclaiming $10, I would say. What do you guys think about that? Is that good? Is that good enough? I think that's fair. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, look, and see 1040. I think that's the big crossover. This is on the daily 200 moving average. This is the one that I really follow a lot. So I like it once it gets back to the $10 range. Okay. So what's next? Oh, let's move over to what? Target? Yeah, let's do Target. Is that cool, Paul? Or did he dip? I think he left. My bad, dog. I meant to get it earlier. Sorry, G. Target. Let's get back into Target business. So we got the ascending wedge. And then what else? We got a huge gap here. We're just chilling. Honestly, we're chilling. Where's the support here? I mean, we had some supports. This is the support that we saw down here, which we're trying to get up. It's resistance, but it's a good support. We're trying to get back above it. We're in the middle of the storm right now. So 175 breaking up, and then we can come back up to like 180. Really incremental, I guess, like $5 increments, but I like it. So that's why I'm playing this one. And yeah, we have the mark right there, actually. It's not 175, it's 173, actually. Yeah, down here. 173. Okay. So Target, let's look at their IV crush real quick. Target. And historically, IV is pretty expensive, so you're paying a lot. So they might be expecting a bigger move. Too broke to own Tesla. I feel like Polestar. Yeah, okay. I want to get into Tesla ASAP, maybe after the split. I think Apple may buy out Polestar. Ooh, that's actually an interesting idea. I didn't think about that. I know there's a lot of fuss about Apple and Lucid or Apple and Canoe, but Canoe's bearish as fuck, so I would not invest in Canoe. I wouldn't invest on it if it's a solo company, like on its own. But if it gets acquired, then that's GG for it. It's gonna get it's gonna run up, but that's a risk. So Neo is the future. I like Neo. I know there's a bearish report out there about possibly like falsifying their deliveries and their numbers and stuff. So that's why I don't touch Neo, and it's China, you know. So yeah, I think if all their stuff is real, and they got the Chinese backing, but they're gonna have a hard time getting into the U.S. market with tensions between China and U.S. and everything. It's just gonna make it. It's not gonna be easy for them to get into the U.S. market, and the U.S. is a big market, I think. So yeah, that's why I don't invest in Neo. And then bearish on Tesla. The 3-1 split was the stupidest thing retail could vote on. Why is that? So why is that? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. I think it was like just another way for Elon to run up the stock again, because he basically needs money right now, because he's facing like hush puppy, was like he's facing a whole bunch of stuff like where you need money, right? So let's look at. I'm sorry if we're not talking Target, but Tesla is just always a good topic, and I talk about this all the time. Which actually the stock looks good right now too, right? So breaking out, I think we might want to go back up another $20, which is not much. Toodles to you, bitches. So what was I saying? I think the reason that some of the stock split what happened was because Elon he needs his wealth to come back up so he can have like leverage and like basically like margin, like buying power, and like just funding. Like he can get, like if you have good credit, good wealth, or good standing, then you can like take out loans and you know, like whatever on your wealth, on your net worth. So I think this is low-key some way for Elon to try to pump the stock back up so his wealth can come back up, because he's facing a lot of charges like from Twitter, which they're not going to go down easy, I don't think. I think Twitter's going to really try to, you know, rail him for it. And I think you guys saw some of the news where he's like, okay, I might have to like buy Twitter or something. So that's why I'm selling. That's what he basically said. Like back in June, he said, I'm not selling no more Twitter, or no more Tesla shares. Then he ended up doing it just a few days ago. So like he's like feeling the heat right now. So I think that was a kind of a way to like start pumping up the stock, because he saw what happened with the first split. But that's DD, right? That's just GG tinfoil. And then what else? Yeah, and then he's got the hush puppy, right? He's having kids all over the place, so he's got to keep some people quiet. And yeah, he just needs money, because all his net worth, all his money's tied up on Tesla. It's not like he's, you know, just cash heavy on the sidelines waiting for the dip. He's actually just, I think he gets paid in Tesla shares too, right? Anyway, what's up, friendos? What's up, invest money? Hey, how you feeling today? Any stocks you guys want to talk about? And Tesla looks good though too, yeah, right? I think we get one more leg up. So most of the charts that I've been drawing, I'm just doing the ascending wedges, or this is like the microphone wedge, but I think we get one more leg up to like 970, especially with like everything chill. Like I said, we chilling. I think it just looks nice. I think if it can get above like this level here too, like the monthly, which is like 900, which we closed like right above or right at it. So a lot of these contracts, I'm not sure. Let's look at the contracts for Tesla. Usually these people start hedging for some of the stuff, like for calls and stuff. If somebody sold calls, somebody bought calls. So people, yeah, there's a lot of volume there. So a lot of the volume there, like next week, people might start having to like hedge for those or start buying those shares up. So for each contract's like 100 shares. So that's bullish for the stock too. So, hey, what's up, Jimmy? What's going on, man? Hey, we're just talking Tesla. How you feeling? How you feeling? I think Tesla is like breaking out. It's kind of looked like a nice little pennant, and then it started consolidating, and now it's breaking back out. And like I said, the high is like 970. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I mean, the 1 hour chart's pretty nice for me. I like it. It kind of bounced off the 200 moving average. So just continuing the run, I think. So we're chilling. We're chilling. This was like the buy the dip, and actually, yeah. I like it. So top is like 980, I would say, because we got the history over here, right there. Yeah, we got some history up there. That's probably the target where I would sell. I mean, and they can actually push it all the way to 1,000 just because, you know, the bulls, they strong with it. But that's that. You guys want to go back to some of these earnings plays? So what we got? What we got? What we got? Hey, Jimmy said, oh, right. There is that deadline for August, right? Yeah. So yeah, they might push it into 1,000. That's crazy. Yeah. The tinfoil meaning behind it though is because Elon's it's a manipulative way to get him his net worth back up. I'm thinking tinfoil hat right here. So yeah, but yeah, I forgot there is that deadline. So the deadline, is this the deadline? Yeah, the deadline. No, the split. We covered the DD on this. I forgot what the deadline is. Let me peep. Tesla split dates. There's like a date where it starts opening. Okay, so let me do this. I think it's like the 16th or something. I think it's the 16th. So it might actually be gassing up this week, early this week too. I don't have the subscription, my guy. Damn. What does this mean for investors? Let's look and see. Oh, here it is. Maybe. Oh, this is actually a good article. Sorry if I just flashed it in your face. There's like the 16th or 15th day where you need to have the shares. Is that right? Let me see. Somebody can put it in the comments if you know. But I'm doing the D route right now. Lord knows. My first night here. Okay, 17th. The record date 17. So important to determine the eligibility for the stock split dividend. I don't trust these hoes at all. Okay, yeah, they say Jimmy said 17. I don't know if you saw my DD here or you had it off the. So I think Jimmy follows Tesla pretty good. On the 25th, he'll start trading. So 24th is the last day he'll be trading at like $900 level. And 17. So I might need to mark this out real quick. Let me see if I got something juicy up here. Let's just do that. 17th on the daily. Let's go here. Let me do that quick. DD 17th. Oh yeah, so we're gonna run up. It's this week. That's the 17th. This is the deadline for so yeah, we'll probably keep running. I think yeah, I think so. At least $20. Come on, give me $20. But yeah, 970 I think would be something I'll be looking at. But obviously none of this is financial advice. And the things that I'll be watching is more like just holding supports and trends, basically holding trends. Maybe I need to adjust this baddie up here. But I think I had that one. Now let me take it back because I think I had it adjusted on the 15th minute. You know how it is. Just do the trends and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just watch your trends. Because this also could be doing a head and shoulders. You never know, right? So it could be a little baby head or shoulder. And then maybe another one here. And then that's head and shoulders. And then the break would be down to this. But so much bullish right now. I don't even know if that's a thing. 880 is a support. Yeah, that's a support. I have 875. But you know, same thing. It's like $5 for Tesla. If it moves $5, it's nothing, right? Like the range on this thing is like $40. On average, just today, like Friday's range was $50. So it's like $5 is just a couple cents. All right, so I think everything's bullish. Watch the futures open up red because the market does the opposite of what I say. So I think we need to put some stuff on here for some of these pre-run up. Let's do pre-run up earnings, calls, pre-run. Shit, how do you... There we go. All right, we're gonna do that. Calls, pre-earnings, pre-run up, pre-run. Let's do that. And that goes with sympathy with Target too. That's why I'm playing Target. We got the dividends. Does Walmart have a dividend? I never even checked. They already had their dividend. Yeah, so that's why I'm more bullish on Target. They already had their dividend date. So people who had the shares on the 11th bought it. I don't know why it didn't run up. Was it just bad market or something? Yeah, see, running up into earnings, it kind of had a nice little run into it. So that's what I'm looking for on Target. Yeah, it's still kind of early, I would say. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's go back to the chart. Okay. Lowe's and Home Depot. Target, what are we doing with Target? I didn't look at the calls. Maybe we should do some unusual Wells flow for Walmart real quick. Let's go here. and just get an idea of some of the stuff that's coming in for Walmart. So the filters I got applied on is 25K, $32, 32 days till expiration, and then out the money and including in the money. Okay. So there's a lot more call volume. You can see there's like hardly any put orders coming in, so that's bullish. Now, whether that's like bullish, actually, it looks like it's more bearish premium. It looks like they're selling a lot of calls. Let's look at the open interest on these. So they had only 1,600 in open interest. Do you pay for the Wales access? Yeah, I'm a partner with them. I have like I get the full service, my guy. The full limo ride. I think if you just do the free one, you're limited to some of the features. There's like a couple different tiers. Like you can do delay data, which is fine. If you're just gonna do the DD at after hours, then you can just do delayed data. But I have like, as soon as these orders come in, I get access to it. So that's like the top tier, I think. There's different tiers though. I think they have descriptions on what you get. Bearish on Lowe's and Home Depot next week. Oh yeah, why is that? I haven't looked at the flow for them right now. We can definitely look at them in just a second. I want to look at some of these spreads though. Yeah, it's I don't know if you're signed up yet. I would try out the free one. I put the link above. Just try the free stuff, and then if you want to upgrade, just kind of upgrade and try it out. And it's like on a monthly basis too, so you can cancel anytime. So they're buying this is actually, I would say, bullish. Is that right? Let me see. 812s. Okay, these expired. So never mind. I was gonna say these are bullish called debit spreads, which we were talking about earlier. So like you buy a shorter, like a closer to the money, and then you sell something higher. So you get the premium for this, and then you buy this one. So you would pay like $303, and then you would get $150 back. So you're really only paying $1.50. But the only reason I say that is because that it's not it. It's because they have different dates on these. So these expired this Friday. So yeah, that's not a good spread. They're selling calls, but even if they're selling calls, I wouldn't say there's technically bearish. It could be that they already have shares and they're trying to get premium for their, or they expect to sell their call. They expect to sell their shares at 135. So like they're just collecting additional premium, and then at 135 they'll get rid of their shares also, right? They would have to get rid of the shares because they sold a contract. So maybe they're expecting more upside to 135, and then at 135 they would get the run up to that and then also collect this premium. That's another way to look at it. The thing that's crazy is there's like really no put activity. That's what's in this, I have the bid, ask, puts, calls, and it's just like heavy put or heavy calls. Let's look at some of the other stuff on here. One thing that I like to look at is the open interest. See, my computer's slow, potato. Yeah, it's wired up. There's a huge COPE drop, ooh, and a lot of gamma drop. So that's like, I guess, bearish, I would say. But let me look at the flow levels or flow history. I'm gonna do that first. So call volume is high, and then put volume is going up. Okay, let's turn those off. Bullish and bearish. So there's more bearish flow coming in, or bearish premium, and then the bullish premium is following underneath it. Total open interest is coming down a bit. It's not as high as it used to be. Okay. We got some things to believe in. This is weird, bro. Like, it's been chilling, the COPE's been chilling, and then all of a sudden you get this huge COPE drop. Maybe it's bearish for Walmart. Oof. The call and the put volume is pretty much on the open interest side. It's pretty much a little bit more bullish, like 348 calls. It's pretty much down the middle though. There is more call volume, so it could be that people are taking their profits. Yeah, see, there's only 33% bullish premium overall, even though there's like 67% call volume. Okay, so maybe it's bearish. So the overall call volume, the amount of calls that are being traded is like 83,000, right, versus only 40,000. So a lot of people definitely getting more trades are being executed on the call side, but whether those are bullish or bearish, it's like a lot less bullish than it looks like. So that's like a reason for them to be taking profits, closing out positions, or getting credit. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Let's look at the biggest open or the options and get an idea of when these are getting executed. So some of the biggest ones are like for September. So these are actually a month out. Let's look at the spread. Ooh, okay. Total open interest. Where's the volume? Okay. So they're buying 160 puts, 155 puts. So they expect it to be under 160, 155 come September. And then you got the 155s here. So these go together, and that's like about 5 million in premium. And then they're selling calls as well. These are the 26s. When is that? Like 2 weeks out. Okay. Calls. They're selling the 115 calls. What's the open interest? There's 1 versus 91 in size. They're selling a lot of calls. So this might be bearish. If they're like closing these out for premium, or yeah. Yeah. Okay, am I making sense or no? I'm looking at this stuff raw, like no filters. Let me read some stuff real quick. KO baby. Oh, Coca-Cola. 88's support. Bearish on lows. Okay, we'll look at. I'm gonna just watch Walmart going into Monday. We'll see how the futures open. We've already got our markets, or our resistance and stuff. Like I'm looking up to 133, maybe 135. Like overall the trend looks good. But anything can change. And then same thing with Target. I'm not playing Walmart technically. I'm playing Target. I think Target's the better play because of the dividend, and it's got a little bit larger window for earnings until Wednesday. Okay. Damn. Gotta bounce. Have a good one, folks. See ya, man. Gotcha. Thank you. Housing market. Oh yeah, let's take a look. Oh right. That's why you're bearish. Housing market's slowing down and people are not buying as much. That's true. That's true. And a lot of people went on vacations and stuff. So do they even do the housing? I don't even know where Home Depot is trading. I feel like I was not very helpful with that Walmart play. Damn. It looks like there was just a lot of calls on it, you know, but it's more bearish. So for me personally, it looks like they're taking their profits, right? But I could be wrong. The technicals don't look bad on Walmart. That's why I say I could keep going into earnings, and then they're just getting ahead of some of the premium, you know, if they're confident enough that it's going to come down. Not worried about the short-term move. What are we doing? Home Depot 314. It looks like it's trying to break out at the 200 moving average. Damn, is it getting hot in here or no? It's sweating. Nah. Yeah, that's true though. That's true though. The housing market's slowing down. How's the retail or the housing retail stuff doing? Zillow real quick. Bouncing back. Okay. So it's been beat down. It's finally recovering. Home Depot doesn't really have anything good going for it, eh? Let's look at the expected move really quick, actually. This is on Tuesday, is that right? Tuesday going to has options. Implied move for Home Depot 4.4%. Hey, Jimmy, how did you follow up with Celsius or what's up? I don't remember if you followed up with it. $14, that's not bad. Let's look at the chain for it, actually. That's something we didn't even look at, Walmart's trains. Maybe I should have done that. I'll do that in just a second. Let's just finish Home Depot nice and clean, and then we'll go back and clean up some of the stuff on Walmart and Target. And actually, we haven't really talked about Target's moves yet, so we'll do that definitely. So right now we're down here, 314, 315. For this week, there's 12.7K in volume. Most of the volume was for the 325s. And then to the downside, let's look at where the volume is. like 300s, right? I'm looking for open interest. There's open interest at 275. That's bullish. So for me, if that's bullish on a put, that would be that maybe they don't expect it to close under 275. And you can see that, yeah, right there. And it's only on the put side. There's nothing on the bearish, on the call side. So look, 6,000. And this is bullish. 6,000 open interest here. And that's mainly bullish. So they would probably expect it to close above 310. 310 plus the 9, so like 320. That's just what I'm picking up real quick. Is there anything bigger? There's a lot of like volume coming in on these that don't really have any open interest yet. And then these, the 332s. What did we say the expected move was? 328. So something around the 330s. That's where some of the open interest. 325s are probably the ones to watch. And then to the downside, let me look at the downside. 328.70 and then 314. 314. It would be 1 minus 0.0. What was it? 44. Is that right? Let me double check. Yeah. Okay. And let me go back to the chain. Get the calculator back out. Oh shit. 0.956 times 314.89. So 300. Okay. So these are the ones that people are loading up on, or there's the open interest here on the 325s, and then to the downside, the 300s. But these aren't like overly bearish. They're kind of right down the middle. I think we'll get a better idea with tomorrow's flow and stuff, or not tomorrow, Mondays. We'll see where most of the volume's coming into. There's also like these, which is weird. There's a lot of open interest on these 340s. And yeah. Okay. Celsius still have a little bit more upside. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think they did good on earnings, but they didn't like really do that post earnings run up, or the, yeah. It kind of just stayed sideways, which was weird. I think if I was to get, so this one has a pretty high IV crush, so I would probably be looking at doing like a spread for this one too. I'm okay, just came home from work. Oh, the home girl, she's been having a rough day. So what I would be doing for this one would probably be a call debit spread. No, I would be doing a put debit spread. So I would be selling like I would be selling the 25s and then buying the, no, I would be selling the 25s. Let me make sure I got this right first real quick. Gonna use my phone real quick. Go to Home Depot options chain, 819s. I'm gonna go to the puts and I'm gonna sell the 325s. One second. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the 325s and then I'm gonna buy something as a hedge, right? So I would be buying the like 322s. So I would be risking $75 for a max profit of 75. So if you were to do that, it would be, what is that? 175 divided by 75. It's like a 2.3% profit. So like a 2x or almost a 130% banger. And that's basically because you would collect the 1,300, is that right? You would collect $13,000 in premium, and then you would be selling, oh no, you would be selling this for 1,300, and then you would be buying this one. So you're really only paying, it's different on here. The last price isn't updated as what's on here. But yeah, the ones here on Robinhood are $12.95 and $11.20. So this doesn't make sense here, but that's basically what it would be. I can send a screenshot on Discord or something. But basically sell the 325s, 819s, and then buy the 322s. Does that make sense? Sheesh. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna screenshot that and have it for later. And you can kind of play around with some of the spreads too. But that's what we're expecting. We were doing 328 to the upside, just up here. Yeah, and 330, we'll just do that. And then to the downside, it was 300. Damn. 300's down here. From a chart perspective, let's look at the chart perspective. It's kind of been on a run, right? Let's just do some chart stuff. We're going to stick on the 1 hour. It's having trouble getting above like that 314, 315 range. But we still have that nice support right there. And then I guess we could slap on something else. Would it be this one, you think? This is a support. Let's just move this. We'll just add a new support actually. Right here. Right there. So as long as it holds like 310, I would say we're good. We do have a nice little gap there, but I don't know if it's just looking good. It's like trying to break out, like basically there. So like if it gets out of that range, then it can start moving up higher. Okay. Thing. What are some technical analysis though that you guys want? I'm just doing lines. Let me do this actually. I don't even know if that makes sense. Is that clean or no? Damn. I think that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so we could go up to like 325, 328. That's kind of what we're looking at also too. But Jimmy said he's bearish. So we would be looking at a break of the trend line here. Go to on a shorter time frame. Let's look at shorter time frames. Yeah. Okay, that makes much more sense. We're more clean. There we go. Yeah, actually looks like it's already breaking out, honestly. Yeah, because 415 or 314.50 is where it's like was having trouble. Yeah, right there. Yeah, look good. It looks good. I'm trying to do stuff on a shorter time frame too. Yeah. And this was like nice consolidation. It's good. It's good. Some sideways consolidation before a breakout. Yep. I would watch this for the upside, especially with the earnings on Tuesday. Yeah. Monday will probably be where it starts moving, and then get out of the calls before earnings. I don't know how they'll play post earnings. Come outside. How did they do last earnings? Dude, they tend to beat all their earnings. Now, whether they move up or down, let's take a look at that. It moves down. They beat. Yeah, they beat, but they move down. They beat and they move down. Is that right? No, they kind of went sideways. So they didn't really do anything. They closed at 308 and opened at 313. Or, yeah, so it just moved up a little bit. And this is actually a big resistance here, now that we're looking at it. Especially since it's on the daily. It could be that we're bearish on the daily time frame. Damn, I'm like wishy-washy, huh? I'm going back and forth. Yeah, right there's the resistance. We have a lot of resistance here. It might be nice to get these to the puts, actually. Sheesh. Yeah. So I can take these off. Yep, that looks good. All right. And I'm gonna get rid of this and just do regular trend lines. I used to be a fan of channels, but not no more, really. That looks good. I think that looks good. Yep, I think that looks good. Okay, so those are some of the lines I'm watching. Yep. So if like we break this trend, then we'd probably fill the gap right there. Let me zoom in. So if we break the trend here, which is what I kind of marked here, then we'll probably fill the gap right there, which is 308. Yeah. Well, yeah, if we break the trend, which makes sense with Jimmy, he's bearish. I like the consolidation and then the breakout. But if we get rejected here, then it'll come back down and then we'll watch the trend again. Ooh. And then if we break, then we'll come down to 310, which is the bigger trend down here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Hold up. Yeah, today's earnings though is kind of I would say just boring. The MACD's crossing, which is good. That's another good indicator actually that we can continue breaking up. I don't know, I'll be watching all of that. So I'm gonna do calls for earnings. Actually, I don't even know. Pre-run up calls, same for copy that. Pre-earning run-ups for both of these. And then get out, basically, is what I would say. Yeah. It's just like heavy retail orientated. Bro, I'm having the worst time with this. Here we go. Okay, and then based off of Home Depot, we can do a Lowe's post run-up or post sell-off too. Jimmy said he is bearish. So I like their earnings. They seem to beat all the time, but maybe the guidance is what's bad. Let's look at some of the estimates. 43 billion, almost $5 in earnings per share. Let's just look up some other stuff real quick. And we can look at the also we can look at best stock research for Home Depot and look at some other valuations. Our price to sales to fair valuation on the PE. I like Home Depot. I think they're gonna probably beat. I mean, they always beat. I think they're gonna get their money worth. But housing market is slowing down. People aren't buying as much. That makes so much sense, I would say. Short-term assets, liabilities. And it's kind of for value companies that are making or losing making or having lots of physical assets. Pretty much in line with industry here. 19x multiple for PE. Everything's checking out. Did they guide down on anything kind of like let's look. Home Depot earnings. Home Depot finished Friday, additional 4.2 to close. Let me pull this up for y'all. Increased 8 in the last month, 8%. Company shares reached their 1 month low. Go back. I think this is gonna break out, man. I'm feeling it. It's gonna break out. And then the next resistance is not really back up till like 330, which is where we're trying to shoot up to. Yeah. Yeah, I think post earnings might be 330. Yep. $320s are resistance too, but most recently we have this here. Yeah. Man, I put too much on there. Oh well. I think we're chilling. I think Home Depot's chilling up 1%. And then on the 5 days, let's see. It's really trading as of August 8th, which is Monday, I believe. Yeah, it was Monday. It kind of recovered all its losses, which is good. Now it's getting ready to break out. Yep. I will look for a breakout on this one, honestly, for 320. Yep. And then I would sell pre-earnings, or yeah, pre-earnings. Okay. So we got that calls, pre-run. I think they might just run. And then we're going to go into lows. I haven't looked at lows. This one's been running already. It feels like this one needs a pullback, right? Let's go to the daily. It just broke out. Yo, so this one actually already broke the 200 moving average, which it may be that Home Depot's lagging too. We're going to stick with the calls on Home Depot, I think. But do the spreads, I think. I'll do the spreads. Yeah, this thing is chilling right now. Home Depot's chilling. I mean, Lowe's is chilling. Over 200, it's chilling. Where's this level here? Like 200? Yeah, it's like big chilling. Like all this under 200 or over 200. Right there. Right there, basically. And yeah, this thing is good. I think Lowe's. Lowe's might be the better play, actually. Let's look at the IV crush on Lowe's. Did we look at the IV crush on Home Depot? No, I didn't. Let me look. Oh, shit. IV move, implied move. 58%, 20% IV crush. On average, 11%. That's because it doesn't move as much. It's only like 4%. I think I'm going to go with calls. This one has a higher IV crush, but it might be moving more. Let's look at what they're doing for earnings. I think Lowe's is the better play. 5.8%. Yeah. Let's look. People don't want to do the dirty work. I got to do the dirty work. 218. 218. Okay. It's up here. That's 224. Expected move is 218. Somewhere around here. Okay. Yep. I think I might get a small pullback, which is fine. Like reclaim or retouch 205 and then come back down. And then maybe get the calls again. This is on the 30-minute. I like the 30-minute too. No, I've been starting to like the 30-minute a lot. Yep. Yeah, this thing started moving up way ahead. I think I like Lowe's better. It's already over the 200. I guess you could see it both ways. Home Depot is lagging for a reason, but this one looks stronger since it's already crossing. And then we have a gap down here, which we'll just do. What's the expected move to the downside? I didn't do the expected move to the downside. Let me do that real quick. It was 5.8%. Okay. $194. 194, like right here. Okay. I think we'll get a small pullback on this, and then we'll kind of maybe look again the calls. So maybe a pullback to like this range here, and then we'll keep going. That's what I'll be looking at. So just wait and then get calls. And yeah, I think that's good because it's leading. It's really leading the others. I need to move. I need to do these fonts a lot smaller, I think. Where to do? Yep. I think we're doing calls everywhere. Okay, then we got that. We really got, now I guess we can talk about Ross, TJ Maxx. I think these are going to be bearish, Ross and TJ Maxx. So we got the calls on these two. We got possibly calls on Target and Walmart. Now we're going to talk about retail, actual retail, like, because this thing is necessities, right? So Target and Walmart are necessities, I would say. Ross and TJ Maxx are more like non-necessities. Like they're, I mean, you need clothes and stuff, but you don't have to get clothes to survive. You have old clothes you can use, unless you like outgrow them or something. But run it. So that's why I'm just initially gonna say puts, but we're gonna look at some of the stuff for them. Puts. Yeah, let's just say puts for now. Let's look at the implied move. Ross will be the play, I think. Ross. Should we start with Ross or TJ Maxx? I'm just saying puts right off the back for retail because these aren't necessities. Home Depot, Lowe's, they have a pretty good dividend, I believe, and they've been beat up. Walmart, Target still are going to make their money off the food and shit. They already declined. They already announced their their guidance, and they're probably gonna take a hit on the like TVs and electronics and stuff, but they're still gonna sell a lot more, I think, right? Because people are gonna see, oh, this is on sale, I'm gonna get it right now even though I'm broke, you know. So that's why I'm kind of bullish on Target and Walmart, and then Home Depot and Lowe's. That one's kind of interesting because the housing stuff is a good point, and then I don't know. I think they're pretty much decently valued. So let's stick with that. Kohl's is like a weird one. I don't know what Kohl's would do, honestly. Let's look at Kohl's corporate. This is not it. KSS is the ticker. Why is it there though? KSS. I need New York Stock Exchange. Ooh. Do they still have a merger coming or something? This one's going to be a good put. It is. It's got to be. Let's look at the OBV though. This is actually something that helps me. I stopped using it, but I need to start using it again. Okay, so it's got that gap fill that it's working on. It's almost there. Like one more dollar. Let's look at the implied move. KSS. GNG behind the camera. 11.8%. This one might be a good put. So 1 minus 0.118 times 33, 18, 29. So $30 puts are probably what I'm looking at. Let's look at the chains. I don't think they're getting acquired, right? Oh, let me look at IV Crush too. No, not wrong one. Where is... Here we go. KSS. Oh, when is their earnings though? Their earnings is not till Thursday, so they might run up. Lulu's is one that I might be interested in playing. Ooh, nice IV there. 18%. Not really worth straight up calls out or puts. $30 is the, so it probably will keep running up to 35 to finish this gap fill. Yeah, finish this gap fill here. 34, 35, and then I would get puts. Sorry. Yeah, this one's Kohl's corporate, and their earnings aren't the best. They started missing. I don't think they're getting a retail bought, right? They're not getting acquired. Damn, this thing's been beat up. Yeah, I would look at like puts around here. Yeah, puts around 35 and then get the puts for, I don't know, I haven't looked at the chain. Let's look at the chain. KSS. Let's look at the open interest on some of this stuff. A lot of open interest on the 32s. These are nice. Anything big? 42s. I think those are, this is big. 37s. I think it's gonna keep running into earnings. Fill that gap. And you see there's a lot of volume on these right here, at 33.5s. I'm gonna mark these and add these to the list. How do I heart these? Let me show the flow. Oh, look at that floor order. Let's look at the spread. It's actually a spread. The bearish order. Okay. Yeah, they're collecting hella premium on this. Yup. This might be a good play actually. But I would get the spreads, I think, because it has a pretty. So they're risking 372 and getting 575, 525. I'm sorry, 527. Dumbass. Okay, they got 1 million in credit and they had to pay 500, so they're still getting close to that. They're risking 372. Yep. I'm gonna add this one. I've already hearted it. 333. Let's look at the overall. I'm gonna do this here. KSS. Let's look. There's gamma coming down. Good. There's these. The 24s for 819. Oh, these are the most active. Let's look at the chain for this. Oh, these are the old ones. Okay, this is the one we're gonna look at. 24, 31K. Let's size up this real quick. 5,000 maybe. So just these. There's 2,800 bought at the ask. Okay, we're gonna add those. I doubt it comes to 24, but you never know. These are the ones that are interesting, but these appear to be bullish, but they're actually bearish, right? Let me make sure. No. These are different. These are 33 calls. Oh, no, this is the spread. This is the spread we talked about. Okay, yeah, this is bearish. Nice. Okay. Yeah, there it is right here. The 30s. Let me make sure. It's the spread. 1 million. Yep. This is the one we're talking about. Okay. Everything else, what's this one? The $35 calls. Everything else is bearish. Yeah, everything short term is bearish. There's these, but these, let's look at the open interest on them real quick. So just click here actually. So these have had high open interest for a while, and they've actually been coming down. So that's not good, right? They're probably taking their profits, or they're closing their positions. They're back. They weren't bag holding. When did that big spike in KSS come in? Let's look. Big spike in KSS came in. Oh, fuck. Spike in KSS came in on the 18th. Let's look on the 7/8. Look. 7, 8. So down here, July 8th, right here. So they should be up on their calls. Yeah. And so they're probably taking their profits. Yep. So we're going to wait for this area up here and then get puts here. Hopefully something in like the 32, 33 range. So we have a little bit of a window. But just based off the chains for... I think this should be a nice play though, honestly. A sleeper play. I think so. Coles, yeah, they're going to miss, I think. So first one for real, KSS, Coles. Something I'm more confident in, I think, is going to be these puts. These were the ones that we just said people are taking profits on, right? Let me make sure. 42s? No, these are something else. No, they're right here, yeah. They're the ones that they're taking profits on. 33 calls, $40 calls. Let's look at the open interest on these. Yeah, they're coming down too. Okay, good, good. That's the stuff I like to see. Like everything's lining up to my thesis. And selling, this is big. This is good. And then hella puts for October and 24. These are the ones that are interesting. 31K. Everything else is pretty much straightforward. Cope is dropping. That's good to see. KSS might be the play, my guy. Okay, okay. Let me see. Oh, honorable C note. Ooh, ooh. People sleeping on this one, I think. Bigfoot team, bitch. Yeah. Yep. This is 32. Let's look at the rest of the flow for KSS. Come outside. We send them killers at your door. Yeah. Oh, let me see what we got here. Sweeps for calls. Bearish sweeps. Super bear. Oh, 33s are nice. These are probably the ones I would get, the 33.5s. Let me look at the open interest on these. Yeah. Let's look at those. Let's just add those. Yeah, this is towards the end of the day too, kind of. Let's bump this up to 10K quick. All right, so we still have some of those 33s there at 12K premium. And then the big ones are the 500. This is a bearish one, it looks like. Then they got September 35 calls. 120. This is interesting. I didn't see this one. 125K premium for... Oh, this is for next year. No, we don't care about that. Yeah, we need to add some dates on this. Let's do like 35 days. Just to get an idea. See, okay, much better, much better. So there's still some calls coming in for these. Let's look at these open interest on these. Oh, these are going... No, they're pretty much staying consistent. There's already a lot of open interest on those. We like to see low open interest with bigger volume coming in. So that's just going to tell us that there's more people willing to buy than there's currently. Yeah. Okay. So 65% call volume, 79% call premium, but only 45% bullish premium. So now that's going to lead me into going into the flow history, 1 month. All right, call volume is coming down. We want to see that. Put volume still kind of early, so we might be in early on this one still. So let's go and look at bullish and bearish premium. Ooh, that's spicy. It's crossing over. Okay. Yeah. I just spent, so something like this maybe, where the red's crossing over, then we see a sell-off. Open total interest still low. Okay, so not anything suspicious. This was big for me, the Cope drop. And hella Cope drop. When the Cope is coming down, the price is selling off. So this is actually bearish divergence. Yes, sir. Okay. There's a lot more call volume though. And that's okay because it's been running up. Okay. So maybe I don't know, maybe one way to play this one would be to sell calls, like as a bullish. Yeah, it would be a bearish spread. You would sell call premiums and just collect it. Yeah, so I would probably do like something calls, like you would sell like the 40s, for example, for 30 cents, and then buy the like the 41s or something. You collect $11 off of that, or the 42s collect $15 off of that. Yeah, so something like that would be nice, actually. Let's do that. Let me do that. LOG once again. Okay, KSS. Dude, this is gonna be a nice puts. Let me copy that. I haven't even looked at Ross. Let's take a look at Ross and Tapestry too. Body Works too. I think this is just a good store though. There's really not much going on as earnings though, I wouldn't think. Buckle Foot Locker is gonna be a nice play too. I got played on Foot Locker last time though, so I don't really want to touch it. Hold up. Yep. Let me do something really quick. All right. Where is this thing? Oof. Hey, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at BlackBerry. Somebody tweeted something at me. BlackBerry, what did they do? We're kind of on target of what we said. We have a double top here. It's looking like it's holding its support too. Sheesh. So it might go back up. We'll see how it reacts at this ascending support. Go to like a 30-minute, get a better. Ooh, look at that. If we kind of move it closer to there, then it looks like it already broke the trend. Yeah, so it looks bearish. Yeah. So that might actually be coming down to $6. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I want to do Ross now though. What was I gonna do with KSS? I was gonna say with KSS you could do sell calls for like 40. That's kind of far out though. You would want to sell something to the downside, like 32, sell those because those are deep in the money, and then buy the 32.50s. No, not that. 33s. It's not low enough. Probably the 30s buy. I would do straight up calls, I think. Even though it's gonna have a high IV. We'll just Ross. Ross. It's gonna be another good put, I think. Let me just check. Where's their last earnings? Their last earnings, yeah. This is gonna be good, my guy. There is like a cup and handle here, like, and it's breaking out. That's what it looks like right there. So what is the breakout on that? So kind of here. Okay, so this one might run up a couple more dollars, but then I would get the puts, I think. I'm just really leaning bearish for Ross. And once I get all the data stuff, I'm gonna post this like in a tweet too, I think. Just so yep. Roster KS. Yep. Yep. We have a gap up here, don't we? Let me see. I'm gonna move this here. It's our gap. Yeah, so we'll keep running up, I think. We still have like a couple more dollars for the gap fill. We got a little bit more upside, and then we'll get the puts on Ross. That's going to be a good one. Because I don't think retail sentiment has actually changed. I know people are saying. Plus, this one's kind of hit or miss, honestly. But Ross might be the sleeper. Ross and KSS, 11%. Let's look at Ross, 8.2%. Yes. What did I say? 8.4? 8.2. Okay, let's do that. Times it'd be 0.918. So $82. Oh, 83. Okay. Yeah. I'll just say 81 here. I don't want to look at the upside, but I guess we should. It would be 1.082 times 9012. So maybe 97.50 to the upside, but I'm gonna play it to the downside, I think. Let's see, 97 here. Yep. Only thing I'm seeing here with this is breaking out. Broke out. Never mind. It is breaking out, but I'm trying to zoom out to the bigger picture. I'm gonna see the bigger picture. Like right there. So it's got some room to go. So like back here, it was down on these levels, and now it's back at those, but the OBV is much higher. 93 is going to be the area for me to get puts. I know I said 91, but it might have a little bit gas on the tank, and then we get the puts. It's going to probably keep running, I think. This is not a good stock. Let's look at the overall trend too. Oh, so it's got room up there, but yep, I think that's a good area to get puts. I think so. Puts for that. Let's look at the flow for Ross now. Just see what people are doing. Ross puts 44K for 89 puts, 826, selling 95, 90 calls. And then this is the big one, but it's a neutral order. There was a 95 call, but it got struck out. Let's look at the overall flow for this. And we'll also look at the chain, see where they're at. So I didn't really, yeah, we saw 3250s. And 826s I should probably look at too. Nothing interesting there. Anything unusual down here? Nothing unusual down here. So the 819s are definitely the ones to buy for cost. And it's probably the 3250s are the ones I'm looking at. Yeah. Okay, let's do Ross now. And then I'm gonna actually look at the overall most active stuff that they're doing. $75 puts for September 9th. And then we got 70 puts and other 75 puts. A lot of puts. These are the ones that are interesting. The 916 $70 puts. They're only like 53 cents, about 60 cents. Okay. Let's look at the overall flow history real quick. We'll go to the 1 month and look at the, so we didn't really see much volume come in on the, there's a lot more put volume that came in here. The price hasn't really reflected that, or a lot more bearish volume that came in. It looks like it hasn't really reflected yet. Let's look at the COPE really quick too. So COPE's going up, so we could see that run up that I'm talking about up to like 93, 95, and then after that we get that sell-off. There's definitely more put volume also. That's good to see. Overall, the bearish premium, or the bullish premium, is 42%. Okay, so that's kind of, I think we're good on this one. I think we'll keep going up a little bit to 93, 95, and then we'll get the puts. And from the chains, the ones that were more active for Ross are going to be, I think there's a lot of volume on these, actually, the 95s for this week, which is fine. We could run up into earnings, and then we have the sell-off. So let's look. Also, I have to look at the IV crush real quick. Let's take a look real quick. Historical. IV's alright. Earnings, implied move. And if you guys have tickers you guys want me to cover, let me know and put them in the chat real quick. 21% IV crush. So I think something further out, or maybe getting that spread, might be the idea. Let me take a look at the chain again for Ross. 819s are this week, and the implied move is down to, what did I say it was down to? 83, about 83. So let's look at that again. So I think safely I would probably look at 85s to the downside. Even though they're bullish, there's more open interest on those, but I would probably wait. Yo, U90, how you doing, man? How's it going? No problem for the stream. Yeah, I think, how's it going? Happy Saturday. How you doing, man? Just chilling today, just looking at some options and stuff for earnings. Is there any tickers you want me to look at? Just put them in the comments. These are the ones that I was looking at. 916 puts for Ross, the 70s. How down can the VIX go? I haven't actually pulled that one up yet. We can look at it though. I think pretty much the consensus for Ross, just really quick, I think we're going to get puts for it. We're going to wait for that run up, see if we can get that 93, 95 touch. And then I'll probably be looking at the options chain and some of the stuff that comes in for it. And then we'll do the puts. Oh, the VIX. I think it just broke trend, actually. That's not good. It just broke the trend. This is the last time I charted this. Let me clear some of this out. It just broke trend, so it just broke $20, which is like a strong support. So what would that be? That would probably come down, I mean, $16 maybe. I know definitely like 1860s, probably the next major support. Yeah. So it looks like it did like a double top up here, which is right here, or even a triple top, actually, triple top. And so honestly, the breakdown for this would probably be somewhere here, and then so maybe 15. That's crazy. So maybe 15. What do you think? So usually like the breakdown of the double top is like around the neckline, and then the distance from here to here. So being conservative, this is not being conservative, of course, right? But being conservative, I would say probably 1650, I would say. Which means the market was probably going to keep going up, right? So let me undo all this real quick so I don't keep all this mess on my chart. Yeah, I think that's maybe some more downside. What do you think? And then technicals are saying strong sell, and that's probably because it did break this nice trend that we had. So every time we came down, it kept bouncing up. First time and it broke down. And actually, I know this kind of looks like a head and shoulders, but it might not be a head and shoulders because we retouched the highs 3 times. Why is it not? It's not clearing my stuff again. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna clear it just like this. Yeah, so probably some more downside, honestly. And that makes sense, right? Because the market's kind of bullish right now. So right here, when I guess I know it's easy to say now, hindsight's 2020. When it broke down and came back and retested, then that was the opportunity. So I think that's, I don't know why my stuff just messed up again. Yeah, it's not working anymore. Okay, VIX, let me go back to VIX real quick. I'm trying to clear the drawings. Alt R, reset drawings. Okay. What do you think about that, man? Is that something you were charting up or no? It does have really good support though down here. Obviously, right? But I would think just based off like that pattern that maybe it's gonna keep coming down. And the SPY still, I think, wants to retouch 3 or 480 or 430. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on this actually, and I'm gonna put these supports also. So what's that, 1870 or something? Actually a little bit less, but I think that's pretty accurate enough. And yep, I think that's the first thing I noticed, but obviously things could change. Look if we can put some other, you could also like watch that. I don't know, they can get back inside. Really the overall trend though is this one here that we're trying to, so it could go back for another, it keep going down to this and then retouch it again and then finally break down for real, something like that. I don't know, just stuff that I'm looking at really quick. How's everything else though? Everything good? Yeah, because it's not going to straight keep going down. There's like obviously like it comes down, retraces, you know, it comes down and retraces and then breaks down, comes down, retraces, comes down. So I don't think it's like continuously going down, but it'll probably, you know, come here and then kind of get that relief bounce and come back down more. I think that's something that I will look at. Yes, sir. This is on the 4-hour chart too. But even the technicals are saying, I don't follow this, but it's good to have that backing from the people there. People writing these programs. So earnings. Do you guys have any earnings requests here? Pretty much I'm kinda in the middle on Lowe's and Home Depot. I'm pretty much gonna do the calls on Target and Walmart. Not exactly sure the strategy. And then retail, I'm just gonna be bearish. You got TJ Maxx reporting on Wednesday. Also Wednesday we have retail sales, retail sentiment and stuff. So let me put that up here for you. Wednesday, it's just, it could just change the whole thing, the whole dynamics of the whole market. Retail sales, and sentiment. Is that how you spell sentiment? Hopefully. I'm not the best speller. I'm a math guy. Yeah. So retail sales and sentiment on Wednesday, I think during the market. I talked about that earlier in the stream, but just keep that in mind at the top. And then Lulu's is retail technically too. So maybe I can, maybe I can do a copy paste of this. Why can't I? Bro, I'm having the hardest time. Krispy Kreme, I just noticed Krispy Kreme is on this. Okay then. I think that's good. Lulu's, TJ Maxx, Kohl's inputs for, and you can do Walmart, Target, or BJ's. This is like consumer discretionary. And then we haven't even covered C Limited, or is it C? Yeah, we'll look at that one in just a second. Lulu's I haven't looked at. I think the most confident play I'm in is going to be probably Kohl's. I don't know. Oh, and we have also with retail, you have Foot Locker up there, but we kind of marked that out. Foot Locker and Buckle, but all of these are kind of connected. Is what we're just doing the DD here basically. I think the VIX in connection with the precautions in NASDAQ and SPY can give us when it will come the turning point for this bear rally. What do you mean? It can give us when it will come Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. When this starts recovering back in the uptrend, then that's when the bear market's gonna come back. Yeah, I got. Is that right? Is that what you're saying? I want to make sure I understood that correctly. Let me see what we got on there. Sorry, I wasn't lagging. I was just sometimes I just dive into the stuff. Are you playing any trades this week? Do you just do options? I know you like POLESTAR, right? Is that? But are you doing any options trade or just share trading or anything? ZipRecruiter would be interesting to see how jobs and stuff are going. So ZipRecruiter, I'm not gonna play this one. It might be something to play, but basically the jobs and stuff for business hiring platforms. So that'd be interesting to see how job numbers and stuff are. Hi, welcome on affiliate personal. I don't care. But it might be interesting to see how this one might be an easy put. And I forgot to even talk about this one. Let's pull this up actually real quick. ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter, 11.4% expected move on 21. What did I say? 11.4? Yeah, okay. I'm honestly expecting puts for this. Just based off maybe forecasts. There's people that are going to stop hiring. So let's do 1 minus 0.114 times 2103. $18.60 is the expected implied move. So somewhere down here. That's the downside. It's already been on a big run. It looks like it had an inverse head and shoulders kind of here. And it broke out. So it looks bullish, but end of day Monday, I might scoop up a few puts. Just kind of thinking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It does. Oh, see, my thing messed up again. I'm going to close this tab and reload it. Just going to have to. It messes up for some reason. Let me see. Maybe my thing works again. All right, let me do ZipRecruiter again. And then delete some of these things, images. Okay, so support for this is right here. Let me just add that. Really $20, I guess you could say. Right here. But this might be a good put opportunity just based off outlook. To the upside, so we got the downside. To the upside, it would be it'd be 1.14 times 2103, $23, $2.50 to the upside. So let's move that up. What did I say? 23? Like right there, which is up here to this resistance level as well. It would be great if you could do 2 slides, one for calls and one for puts as a summary of your work, and then show the upside. Like on here it's kind of messy, huh? Would be great to make 2 slides, one for calls and one for puts. Yeah, I might do that with the weekly earnings. I mean, okay, with the summary and then show the upside or downside in percent. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. I could type that up. I don't know which calls I would be looking at just yet because I'm kind of doing this on the spot. But yeah, I see what you're saying. So you're saying like include the implied move, right? Maybe do something like this. Let me just do something real quick. So it would be like, I don't know, it'd be like Home Depot. Oops, Home Depot implied move. What was the implied move? Like 4.4%. You followed Disney last week? Oh, you did? Nice, man. I got puts for Disney, I think. Oh, I didn't get puts, but I was leaning bearish for puts. Just because of Norwegian Cruise Lines. This is a recap of the stuff that I did last week. And you guys can join the Discords on the link down below. I didn't really want to cover Disney. See, we took a note of it, but I didn't get the puts or the calls. I did good on Roblox, and then the CPI data really screwed up my puts, so I got crushed. And then calls, we were talking about this on Saturday, and then on Monday it was like already up, so I just kind of scratched that play. And then I got crushed on lemonade puts for Clove. Oh, I said Disney positive. Oh, okay, I don't remember. Disney was kind of like the one that was like, it had Netflix and Norwegian stuff, like the vacation stuff. But yeah, I'm glad you made money though. Yeah, and then plug puts, Unity puts, like some of these things kind of changed throughout the week. Rivian, a lot of this stuff was like not very good. So, but we've had better weeks, honestly. We've had better weeks, I think. Let me see where we're at. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop that Discord stuff there. Let me go back. So I think this is what you're asking for though, right? Like just implied moves on stuff. I could add that stuff. I could probably type that up actually. I probably need another slide or something, a blank page. I need to find out how to do that. I'll probably do it on Word or something. I'll do it for the next video. Or I'll put it on Discord or something. I'm gonna delete this though, because it takes away from this is just like my canvas, you know. Tapestry is another retail one, which I forgot to mention. Tapestry. Forgot to mention Tapestry. I guess it's good to see that you're making plays though, because I know you like POLESTAR, and I wasn't sure if you did other plays, so it's good to see you're taking other trades. Yeah, there's like so many opportunities to make money. Cisco's another one I just kind of overlooked real quick. That's a good one that we could look at too in Tapestry. BJ's has got the sympathies from Target and Walmart. Bill.com's another tech. So we got two techs, Cisco and Bill.com are techs. I'm really just focused on retail this week though, because we got the data up here. But I see what you're saying about the doing the little slide stuff. I feel you, bro. I'm gonna see what I can whip up for you guys. I might do it like oh shit, hold up. People play, we ride. I'm not on there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like okay, yeah, I'm not in the list for this week's Sunday Night Live. Damn, okay. That's fine. I have my brother's birthday this weekend. I see what you're saying though. Definitely do a list. I'll probably work on that. I'll have it better structured next time. And then also I'll post stuff on the Discord. And yeah. Yeah, post it on Discord. Aren't you in Discord? Are you on the Discord? I don't know if you're on the Discord. I think you're asking about the implied moves. Think. See what my thing is saying. Okay. We're chilling on Twitter. I post a lot of stuff on Twitter too, so if you guys aren't following me, follow Twitter, because I post like free game, even though it's sometimes not the best game. But yeah, DraftKings is something interesting. This one's doing good. Target and Square did really good. And then yeah, we got bigger picture. Square looks pretty interesting. Here's another picture of Target. There, yes sir. I think a lot of people probably already follow me on here though. And then Uber, damn, ridiculous. It broke, but it started recovering. So yeah, there's wins and losses in here, so don't take everything serious. What are we talking about? Okay, right now I feel good with Cole's puts, maybe Ross puts, but we're gonna let Ross chill because it's got a little bit of room going. Where is my? Okay, here we go. And this ZipRecruiter, I feel bearish. I haven't looked at the flow. Let's look at the flow for ZipRecruiter. We were on ZipRecruiter. Okay, so let's finish ZipRecruiter real quick. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, post it in there and I'll take a look. Here's a picture. I'm gonna pull it up. Actually, I think I can do view original. Let's do that. Oh, this is something. Okay. Okay, so implied move. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I could do that. Or I could do a list. I see what you're saying. Implied move like 11%. Yeah, I can easily do that. That's easy. Yeah, the implied move I can just get off of unusual whales, and I can. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Just get the a blank Caymans. I might do something better where I'm have these laid out, then I have the implied move there, and then I have puts or my plan for it. You feel me? So let me just take a screen. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. You just want to get the implied move. But honestly, one thing I want you guys to know is the implied move isn't like guaranteed. So there's like some that, let's say for example, Rivian was a perfect one. Implied move on Rivian, well actually I think it was like implied move was like 8% or something, and it didn't move, right? So people got crushed on their puts because the move was implying a huge move, but it ended not doing much. So implied move is just what the options are pricing in. It doesn't guarantee that it's a move coming. So yeah, definitely note that. How do you guys feel about Rivian? Do you guys think it's gonna pull back? I think the market's like strong and it's just holding up everything right now. So Roblox is, I don't think Roblox should be trading at 50, and yeah, it's still up here. Yeah, I'm upset with Roblox. Super tilted on this one, honestly. It shouldn't be up here anyway. Yeah, and it's having trouble getting above the 200 moving average, but that's the main resistance right here, like $50 where it's having trouble. Then it's got a support down here. Yeah, Habibi, yeah, I know Habibi. Hope it helps. Of course you can make it nicer. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. This is just the stuff I like to do on the spot, you feel me? And then Bitfarms is another one. I'm kind of all over the place, so if you guys have actual tickers you want me to cover. But I think bearish on retail, bullish on necessities for Target, Walmart, and maybe BJ's. And then Home Depot, I'm kind of torn between getting puts or calls. I've mainly talked about most of the stuff, but I haven't really documented things. Yeah, it's just a guidance. There's no right or wrong. Yeah, I feel you. No one can blame others. Feel you, I feel you. No, I appreciate the input. Yes, sir. So puts here, and then what else? Oh, we're gonna look at ZipRecruiter. Let me look at some of the flow for ZipRecruiter. So there's bullish flow coming in, it looks like, but the cope is coming down. That's bearish. The Rivian, too high valuation. Yeah, it is, and they're burning hella cash, so it's crazy. They might get puts on ZipRecruiter. We'll see. There's not much volume on this one actually, but let's look at total open interest, bearish premium, and oh, there's a lot of bullish premium for some reason. Wow. Okay, yeah, and that makes sense with the, maybe get the calls. Let me double check the volume here. So more call volume coming in, less puts. Let me take that off. So this is call volume here. In the last month, more call volume coming in. Get rid of that, and then add the bullish premium. You see the bullish premium is leading the bearish premium. Total open interest hasn't really gone up, so and price keeps going up. Okay, and then at the end of the day today, there was a big bullish spike, or today, not at the end of the day, but here. So we'll look at the orders in just a second. There's 31K in calls versus only 6K in okay, look at that. So 2,000 call volume today, which is unusual versus like their other typical days. That was on Friday. So something's going on here. Let me look. Hey, let's go. Watching from Saudi Arabia. I love your streams in Discord. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're chilling. Yeah, and if you have questions, obviously I'm like wrong more than half the time, so don't yeah, do your own research. But let's look at some of the flow and stuff too. This is not what I wanted. Let me just do Tesla flow real quick, and then we can switch it. What are the usual stocks that you trade? I don't know. I got to give you a nickname. How do you say your name? How do you pronounce it? Because I'm not the best with English, and I don't want to insult anybody. So try to look at the best way. Oh, look, $15 puts. This was from when? They're selling 17s and they're buying 15s. When did this come in? Oh, this is from June. Okay, so that's not what we want to see. 5,000. Let's just reset this and do zip by itself. Let's do like 5,000. There was a lot of calls for 25s. It looks like these are for September or for December. Where's the September one? Yeah. Oh, you're in Saudi Arabia, but you're Spanish. What's the best platform for options? Like for trading and stuff. I think everybody uses TD Ameritrade. I use Robinhood just because there's not a commission fee, but and they have like instant deposit and stuff, but your executions are bad, and some of the options you can only sell in $5 increments, which is BS. I use Revolt for buying stocks and cryptos, but options I cannot. I don't know. I don't think Webull's outside the US, right? I would just use TD Ameritrade or E-Trade. I think those are the best ones, right? I want to see what this is that's doing this crazy. These are the most active chains. The 25s for December. And then, yeah, these came in. When did these come in? 2250s for this week, and then 1750s. There's really like no put activity. Biggest options trades, nothing else found. Zip Recruiter. I'm gonna go look at their valuation just because I've never really looked into this one. I would look at E-Trade though, or TD Ameritrade. I think they're international. So 2.5 billion market cap. They're making decent revenue, so they're not trading too expensive as far as like valuations. Price to sales. Where's the price to sales? Yeah, they're not profitable. They have a pretty good amount of balance sheet. Wait, where's it at? No, yeah, good balance sheet for sure. For their market cap, they have really good revenue margins too. So this one might be calls. Just based. Let's look at the some other stuff. Their earnings. This is Roblox. I hate Roblox. They've been beating for the most part. Do they run up post earnings? Let me see. Here they do. Here. Is this aftermarket? No, this was in the morning. So they sold off for some reason. They sold off for earnings. Did they miss? No, they beat. This one might... It's kind of already running, honestly. I wish I would have seen this one earlier. It could still probably go to 22, but is it worth it? Maybe not. Let's look at the chains real quick and see how much the chains are worth. Options chains. So 819s. App for options. Yeah, I got you. Let me post that real quick. It's TD Ameritrade, or I got you. Hopefully I can spell that too. E-Trade. That one's pretty straightforward. E-Trade. And then TD Ameritrade. Yeah, I think I spelled Ameritrade right. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Posted there. I think they're international. You can definitely look those up. And then you can look up Robinhood. I think those are... I don't know if they're... These are interesting, though. There's 2,000 open interest on the 1750s. And they came in... 1,500 came in just a few days ago, which was on Wednesday. 1,000 contracts opened on Wednesday. And they've been opening up since early August. So puts might be interesting, too. Don't get me wrong, some of the stuff on here was interesting, the valuations and stuff, like revenues and whatever, but it has ran up quite a bit, and I would be more inclined, yeah, especially on outlook for job listings. We're supposed to be cutting jobs as far as the economy. Yeah, so maybe the puts are nice for this. And they're only 15 cents. These have, I would probably get the 20s though. I'm going to get a few of these 20 puts for this week. Let's look at the IV crush on this real quick, actually. Zip Recruiter. Look, go Implied move. It moves 75% of the time. High IV crush. Huge IV crush. That's not good because it's going to be built into your premium. And so after that, you're going to take a 25% hit on your premium. So you're really expecting a big move, which is possible. It could definitely come back down to 17. So I'm actually leaning pretty bearish for ZipRecruiter, just based on outlook. I think some of their stuff was looking good as far as revenue versus market cap and some of their cash balance and stuff, but it has ran up pretty much. Let's see how much it's ran up since even early August. It's already done a about 25% move in just a few days, about a week, which is insane. So I think ZipRecruiter, I'm gonna get puts for this one actually, and this one's one that I was trying to find a play for Monday. You know, I try to get a good play for each day, but ZipRecruiter might be the one for Monday. Yeah, and then at end of day Monday, I'm also gonna see if I can. Well, I have target calls and I have square calls. I'm gonna try to get out of those, take my profits, and then position myself for ZipRecruiter. Don't exactly know. I might just get them during lunchtime. That's when it's most chill for the options and everything. Like, it just starts trading sideways. That's when I'll get the puts on ZipRecruiter. Or if the market is just red and stuff, I'll just try to go ahead and get them early on. But yeah, puts for ZipRecruiter chains. There's actually a lot of bullish volume down here, but it's not till December. So I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Like, there's a lot of open interest on December's. The 12/16s, they actually have more volume than the ones for this week, which is kind of tricky. Yeah, see, there's like 6,000. When did they start adding these? These have been here for a while, actually, for a month. These are the ones that were interesting. They added 1,000 volume. Most of the rest of it has been in here, though. So there was like on end of June 6:30. That's when something happened. End of June 30th. What was it? Down here. Yeah. So right here at the very bottom, somebody added a whole bunch of calls for this. So they're definitely in the money already. Like, well, not in the money, but they're in profit basically. They're profitable. Their chains in profit. So this was right here. Was it this one, the 25s? If I can move this up. Sorry, I can't really show much on this. It doesn't let me. These came in 6:30, just to make sure here. Yeah, so 250 open interest, and then on 6:30, somebody bought 4,000 contracts on that at, let's see how much, 35 cents. Where are they at now? They're at $1.40 now. So they've already 4x'd almost. Yeah, 4x. 3 times 4 is 120. Yeah, that's insane. So those might already be in the money. So people probably might take profits. These might be people's taking profits. Even though it looks bullish, it might be them taking profits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add this one and just look at some of the flow that's coming in and see if they're buying. Looks like they're buying more, but we'll have a better idea of how they're actually doing, if they're actually buying more. If the open interest goes higher, then that means they're probably adding more. If it comes down, then they're probably getting out of those positions, right? So what I'm going to do is just heart one of these and have it ready for next time, for tomorrow, for Monday. Yeah, that makes sense. So even though more volume's coming in, it's not necessarily bullish. We'll see how the open interest gets updated on Monday. And then for this, there's that big open interest on those 1750s, which I like, right? Let's see when these started getting added. Didn't I already look at this? Yeah, they just started getting added few recently, so that's good. So they're expecting downside. Okay, ZipRecruiter puts. We're gonna look at some of the areas to watch on a yeah, let's look on a smaller time frame. And this thing's been running up, honestly, so yeah. Okay. I think that looks better. I mean, it's still strong. It still keeps going. Let's look at the MACD stuff real quick too. MACD's crossing on the 15-minute. So this would be an area I'd be looking at here. $20 actually. Yeah, so we had the inverse head and shoulders here. Breakout somewhere here. So yeah, here and here. And then we got another resistance here for support. Let me just. So that's probably where I'm looking at. Those 1750s are actually lining up as well. I think ZipRecruiters might be the puts. I think so. And then, yeah, we looked at the chain. The IV crush is high, but it might still be worth playing. Or you can do put spreads or call credit spreads. Yeah. Put debit spreads or call credit spreads. Yeah. All right. Okay, puts there, puts. I haven't looked at TJ Maxx, but just based off some of the Cole stuff and Ross, I was thinking puts for TJ Maxx. Right. Let me look at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is I would buy TJ Maxx before I buy Ross. If I had to buy one of the other two, I would buy TJ Maxx over Ross. That's why I won't play TJ Maxx, because it is a retail stock, but people shop at TJ Maxx more than Ross, I think. Ross is like, I don't know. Yeah, and it's breaking out, so it's probably going to go to 68. Wants to go to 68. I can just actually clear this out. Let's just do the line. So we have like support right there. Yeah, right there. Go 68.50. I'm not going to play TJ Maxx. What's the expected move for TJ Maxx? TJ Maxx, 5.6% on 65. That 1 minus 0.056 times TJ Maxx 65.47. So about $4 to the downside, and then to the upside it would be 69. Hey, okay. So 69, kind of around that area that we're looking at, 68, 69. What's the downside? 61. Yeah, like here. 61 down here. There's the expected moves for that. Let's look at just quickly look at some of the TJ Maxx flow. 5,000, it's probably too low. A lot of call volume. Put in bearish premium pretty much down. Bullish and bearish premium pretty much down the middle. Short term 819 puts for 63. The calls are on longer time, October, and then really 65 calls being sold for January. Let me look at this spread too. They're buying 60s and selling 67s. That's a bullish spread. So they're buying these for $700 and then they're getting credit of $4. So they're really only paying like $300. So that would be, I can visualize it better here from the options thing. All right, so here it is. So max loss 5K, max premium 9K. So like about like a 80% gain here. Pretty safe strategy for them, I think. Okay. I just don't want to play TJ Maxx because I don't think it's gonna move as much. But I said that with Disney last time and it actually did move up. They just had dividend as well. So yeah, I don't want to play against Ross or against TJ Maxx. I would play against Ross because they're just, yeah, they're just not the stock. What's the last one? I don't want to take too much more time. Oh, we want to do C Limited, right? So let's look at that. C at TSN. I thought it was C, wasn't it? SeaWorld, it's not SeaWorld. It's just SE, I think. Yeah, C Limited, okay. Where's this at? This thing just broke out. Ooh, okay. How are their earnings? Let me look. They beat by 38%. Their earnings seem decent. But I think this one might beat. It might go up, actually. Let's look at the implied move for this real quick. Implied move on C is 12%, 12.1%. $99, so about 100. Yeah, 100. This thing just broke out though, so it looks bullish. So I would probably get calls Monday and then sell into their earnings and not hold. Is it pre-earnings? So Monday I'll probably just start running up. So this one will probably be on my watch list just to day trade it. I don't know if I'll hold. To the downside was, what is it? 12.1%. Okay, so 70, about $78. And then we'll look at the $78 about here. Yeah, this thing just broke out though, so I'm expecting a bigger move. Even there's good. Yeah, this is nice. This is strong. So it had this consolidation here. It broke out and then it's retesting this trend and it might continue going up, I think. And then the distance is basically this, which I got from doing this here to here. Then you just copy that back over here. So I don't know if it goes to 125, but that'd be nice. Sometimes it works like that, sometimes it doesn't. But like, for example, I did it with Tesla and it basically did that. We just talked about Tesla earlier too. Basically we had a gap, or we had the pennant here. Something like this, I think we did. And then we had this. Then you copy that. All right, and then you went to that. So that's cool, right? It works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so don't take it as like guaranteed. But it looks good. And then that's where all the resistance, all the consolidation is, right? So that would make sense. That would want to go. There's like really, it's steep slide here. There's no resistance here. This might be a sleeper. Internet retail. Let's see what it is. Strong technicals. Yes. Yeah, and see, I agree with the technicals. So it's an internet mobile platform company engaged in provision of online gaming services. Ooh, digitally. So gaming hasn't been doing well. I didn't know what kind of company this was, but gaming hasn't been doing well. So Roblox didn't do good. What was the other one? Take-Two didn't do good. Right? So earnings wasn't very good. They missed. Nvidia, their gaming revenue wasn't looking good. Remember, they did their guidance. Roblox didn't do good. Unity didn't do good. So okay, now I'm a little more concerned about getting the calls, but it still might be a surprise beat. So what's the other one? Unity didn't do good. Unity software, they did all right, but the revenue still missed. So let's take a look at what kind of games and stuff they have. C Limited, C.com. Take a look real quick. Yes, sir. Okay, C Global Consumer Internet Products and Service. Find out about key. Go to the every products and e-commerce. Okay. C Digital Finance Services. Let me check. Digitalizing payments and fintech. So this is bullish actually. Is this like a loaning thing or what? The offerings include mobile wallet services, credit. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be calls. I thought it was gaming for some reason. Maybe it has a gaming. Yeah, it has a gaming department probably. Okay, but there's e-commerce and there's C money. C money. Yeah, yes sir. I'm looking for calls for this. Let's look at the spreads or the chains. SE. Yes sir. Okay, 819s are the ones that are 16.6K volume. Where are we at right now? Yeah, there's a lot of volume here. 100s. They're 175. So, to the downside, you got a lot of volume on a lot of open interest. So they might be closing these out or selling them. Even, yeah, we'll see how this. Let me look. Well, 70. So 70 is the downside, right? It was 77, 78. So there's a lot of open interest on the 73s, and what was the other one? 70s, 70s, 73, 70s. To the upside, let's see what we got. We got 3,000, and then we have a lot of volume on those 92s. These might be the ones I look at just to see how they carry over. There's a lot of interest on those, like a lot of volume for Friday. Super bullish. And then the 100s, which these might be a trap. It might not close at 100, but yeah. What was the implied move to the upside? What was it? 100. So for me, what I like to do with earnings is, like, if the implied move is for 100, I like to get something just a little bit under, so I have that window right there, that extra premium burn, you know what I'm saying? So those 92s might be something that I looked at. Was it 92s? I think. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go to the 826s. Another thing you can do is get a little bit more time on them. That way you don't get so much killed on the premium. Hundreds. When did they start adding those? Let me look down to the downside. To the downside, there's like nothing down here. There's a big open interest on 69. There's definitely more open interest to the upside though. There's nothing really down to the downside. Post earnings. Okay. Yeah, there's no downside post earnings. There's downside after like 2 weeks out, but it's too far out for us. I think C Limited might be the call, my guy. Because I think Square and PayPal did good. Right? I know PayPal went up, and then I think it lost its gains. Let's look. Yeah. So gapped up, PayPal, yes sir. Let's look at some other financials. SE. C Limited. Let's look at the profile first. Okay, together subsidiaries, digital entertainment, yeah, e-commerce, digital finance services, Southwest, Latin America, rest of Asia. Okay, so they have the gaming stuff, which is called Jirena, PC online games. That's not gonna do good, I don't think. Shop e-commerce, that might not do good either. Just based off like Shopify and stuff, right? I don't think they did good for earnings. Let me double check though. Shopify. Yeah, they didn't do good, but they actually ran up after. So yeah. So it might still scrape away with a win, with a W, with the dub. Okay, it's Chinese stuff though. I don't like Chinese companies, honestly. Okay, founded 2009, so it's got some years. It's got 49 billion market cap. Somewhat shorted, so there could be a short covering. It's not too overvalued. It's got like 49 billion market cap versus 11 billion last 12 trading months. And yeah, it's not that overvalued. This one might be interesting. Cash, they have really good cash. 12 billion, decent margins, 40%. The operating margins, so they're not profitable. Yeah, they're not profitable. Let's look at this. Look at SE, C Limited. Let's get a comparison of industries. So unprofitable, yeah, they're not profitable. Valuation minus 21 PE. That's not, I mean, that's not great, but at least it's not overvalued. Like, let me look at the industry valuations. Let's see. So I think a negative PE is bad because it's not profitable, but it's a little overvalued actually. Price to books. 2 billion in revenue. Let's look at how much they're making each quarter, or financials. So about 10 billion last year. Let's do quarterly. Pretty good growth, really good growth, 64%. Let's look at the operating margins. Where's that at? Expenses, where's the margins though? down here. Okay. So pretty, I mean, kind of getting better, but pretty consistent. At least it's not getting worse, right? So that's good. Operating margin, I'm kind of being biased right now. Profit margins are still consistent. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the calls on this, and I really like the chart. I think that's what I like. It broke out, and it's pulling back, which is the perfect time to get calls. I think it had a nice short day. What's the it moved $3. It hardly moved at all. Like on the overall picture, it was 0.15%. A little bit more average volume. Technicals are strong. Yeah, I like the technicals. Yeah. Let's go to like a shorter time frame and just try to get some more levels. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna add this here. And we're gonna mark it out here. We're gonna add another one down here. No, that's not good. We're just gonna add the one to the bottom. We could actually add that one in here, I guess. Just a couple points to watch. So we could run back up to 92. I think as long as we stay within this trend, which is, we have a ways to go here. You could wait to see if it goes here, comes back down, and then get the calls here, and then keep going. So I don't know if you see this wedge here. Maybe I'm cluttering this stuff up. I should probably close this out. No, I like having that in there. But what my thing is here, basically like here, but maybe goes back up, comes back down, and comes going back up. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one off. I don't like this one. We're gonna add resistances here somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna see how this reacts. I like the bounce off the breakout. I like the breakout, false breakout. Oh shoot, wrong tool. I like the breakout. It fake bull trap or bear trapped, and then it came back, and it's looking to see if it holds this level here, this here. Yeah, this here. Okay, yeah, it's looking to see if it holds that. So I'll be looking around this area to get calls for the upside. Yeah, and then anticipated move is up here. Down here's the bottom. And then we have this support here too. So somewhere around this like triangle shape. So like here. Yeah, good. Okay, so bullish on C limited. I think so. Calls, implied move was, I forgot what the percentage was, but let me go ahead and slap that on here. This is for Monday, so it's gonna be really heavy retail orientated, but I might just have to sneak something in here for C limited. Yeah, so calls. So if I don't play, I'm definitely not gonna play Walmart or Home Depot. I'm more leaning for Lowe's and Target. Right now I have Target calls because of the dividend. I'm gonna try to get at them before Walmart. Pick up a few puts for ZipRecruiter, and also go ahead and pick up a few calls. So we have a little bit of both. And I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else on here you guys are watching? Bitfarms is a crypto thing. Let's see how Bitcoin is doing real quick. I think Hub did good. Oh, this thing is breaking out again. Let's see. Go to like a 4-hour because I can't see anything. Yeah, this thing is going back up. It got back above the monthly here, and now it's working its way back up. So there's really no resistance all the way to this level up here. Right there. 30K. And just kind of continually going up. So what I would be looking for, I think Bitcoin's bullish right now because of Ethereum. It's doing its migration to what, Ethereum 2.0. So everything's kind of just being bought up. Kind of in this double top, but if it can bounce off of like 24.4, then it'll probably go back up. Yeah, and actually look at this. It looks like a cup and handle, but it got rejected, so that's okay as long as, I guess, could be another cup and handle here. This is the handle. This is supposed to be the handle. This is supposed to be the cup. I think as long as it doesn't break 24, then it can break out. Yes, I think so. I think that, let me see, let me think that support too, actually. Yep. Okay. So what's the last thing on this chart? I'm not gonna play Bitfarms. It's just too cheap of a stock, I think. Bitfarms. It's not even over. It's an over-the-counter stock, I think, too, isn't it? No, it's not. Is it over-the-counter? No, it's a $2 stock. I don't even want to play this. Bitfarms. 18% on $2. That's like, yeah, 30 cents. I'm good, G. I'm good. I'm not gonna play this. It's just nasty. I mean, I can do 30-cent move, but what's the change looking like? Probably too expensive to play. So 8.19. Oh, they're not. They're like 13. They're like a penny. But this, yeah, nah, it's not worth it. You would have to get the $2 calls, and then the premium burn is gonna kill you. Yeah, I'm gonna skip Bitfarms. Oh shit, girl hit me up again. Okay. Why am I listening to this song still? Trying to get on some trippy shit. 17. Okay, we're not doing Bitfarms. C Limited. I'm excited for C Limited. It might be a nice call opportunity. Zim. I think shipping stuff is gonna be good. Zim. I just don't know the expected move for him. Shipping stuff. This one actually broke out just recently. And then it got bought right back up. So this thing is getting ready to do this, similar to C Limited, I would say. Bounce back and is looking to get back up there. Actually, this is not. There we go. This is just breaking out. This is early too. Zim. Let's look at the implied move on Zim. This might be a sleeper too. 9.3%. So about $5. Let me see. 5.6 was it? What? I forgot. Oh no, it was 9. I'm an idiot. 9.3. 9.3. 9.3. 0.093. It's all right. Yeah. Mouse. So $5. Yeah. 56. Where's that at? Oh, that's up here. Okay. Let's look at the change real quick. Zim. $30. 52 is bearish. These 55s for 3 cents. I have to get some of that actually. There's no bearish. Oh, these are 12s. Come on. Get your shit straight, dog. A lot of volume on these 52s, 53s. They're kind of expensive though. And then these have a lot of bearish. There's a lot more bearish volume on 46s. I think they might lose a lot of their margin stuff. I might play this to the downside. It looks bullish on the chart. Let me look at their history on earnings real quick. They usually beat. Come outside, we send them killers to your door. They moved down on a beat. Is that right? So they did this earlier in the morning. Yeah, so they moved down on a beat. Then up here, they moved up. They'll probably move back down on a beat too again. I don't know. This one's on watch. This is on watch. Then, oh, Cisco's the only other one I want to do. Cisco, maybe, what was it? Tapestry? I didn't really look at Tapestry. I think we have enough retail. I might look at it offline, but the only one I'm going to cover is Cisco. Let's see what Cisco is looking like. It's breaking out, filling the gap fill right now. Did we talk about this one? Probably going to come up to 48, fill the gap, and then maybe get the puts. Is this a boomer stock? Head and shoulders right here obviously broke down. Damn. Okay, let me look at the chains and actually implied move real quick. Cisco, 5.6%, 5.6% implied move, 5.6%. $49, so up to this. They always beat. Do they move up though? No, they usually don't move up. Yeah, they move up sometimes. They gap down on this though. What do they do? I don't even have an idea what these guys do. Engages, design, manufacture, self, internet protocol, networking product, email, web security. Let's look at sorry, Cisco. Let's look at their company valuations and stuff. 16 price of sales. Okay. Okay, it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. Industry's only 11 and they're trading at 16. So right off the back, I'm looking at puts. Okay, let's look at their Cisco. Dude, I'm hungry now. Hold up. I think puts would be interesting, but I would wait. 48. It's probably gonna keep going. Then we get the puts. We got the gap fill right here that we're working on right now. It's under progress. Under progress up to 848. This is probably just a call pre-run up. Let's just go ahead and put that right there. Calls pre-run up. Cisco right there. Here we go, right there. Okay. I think that's it, fellas. What did I do? I'm streaming for almost 3 hours. Damn. Yeah. So Target, Walmart, pre-run up calls. Same thing for Cisco. Fill that gap. I'm not gonna play the earnings. I don't think they're worth it. It's like $3. It's like not worth it. C limited. Let me just highlight the stuff that I'm interested in. C limited for sure. Zip might be the play. Target pre-run up. I might hold some stuff for earnings because I kind of want to play for the, you got to have that play going into earnings. And then calls for sure, I think. Puts, but we'll see. And then Thursday night's going to be weak. There's nothing in there. I want to find something, but Ross. Might get puts on Ross. It might be. So off of Kohl's and TJ Maxx, you're already going to get a lot of reaction on Ross. So this one might just be the play on Tuesday. So get your stuff on Tuesday for Ross. Bill.com. Let's just check that out. Bill.com. I'm going to check this real quick. This might be a nice tech play to. Might be a. Let's look at it. Came down to. Bill.com, holding company, provision of cloud-based. Look at their. Not Bills. Bill. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, I didn't even look at all the. I'll look at that stuff on my free time. Some of the option chains. 16% on Bill a Bear Workshop. Times 1.167, so like $30. Oh, this might be spicy. See how much their contracts are costing. What should I eat for lunch though? That's the real question. 180 something would be $5. Yeah, there's a lot of calls here. I might just get me one call and bill. Fuck it. To the downside, 150. It would be 1 minus, what was it? History real quick. 16.7. So minus 0.167 times 157. 130. So 130. There's nothing up here. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing to the downside. This is 819. Yeah, I'm gonna get calls on. I'm gonna get a call. I'm gonna keep this bill call. Pretty much. That's just quick math. But yeah, if I need to play on Thursday, I'm gonna look at calls for bill, and I might get that ahead of time, just so I can get that premium build up calls. Yep. These are the main plays that I like. Yeah, and let me just. Yep, right there. Okay. Yep, I think that's good. I think that's what I got. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the little DD sesh that I had. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or message me on Twitter. I have my Twitter right here. You guys can hit me up there. Give me a follow. Show your boy some love with the like if you can. Kind of hard to get one nowadays, but you know, it is what it is. And I appreciate everybody showing up. I'm gonna do some offline DD, and I'll probably post it on Twitter, so follow me there. Shout out to Une. I'm just gonna say Une. Yeah, shout out Une, Jimmy, Invest Money, Brandon, Paul, and I think that's it. That's all the people showing up today. So hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm gonna go back to the DD, my cave, and work on some stuff. You guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace.